Did you think it was?
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. That means working. What do I mean, Sean? Oh, I don't know. I'm not late. And I already did a stream today. I did the Lurk While You Work stream. Today I was playing zombies. It was World War Z, which I haven't played for fucking ages. Which is really weird for the UK because if you see the letters, you say Z, so it's not World War Z apparently because you have to pronounce it the way the film and the game were made. But it was really, really fun. I haven't played it for ages. It's weird that you don't have a jump button though. Skellington, Mike, Dark Seraphina, Fles, Olympian, Smooch with a resub after 50 months. Apparently you like it here. Much appreciated. Funky Monkey, Mark, JPVVA, Slayer Demon, and Squartilia Gaming. Welcome to the stream. I was playing Tales of Tribute during Tony's stream for one game, and then I fucking failed. I fell asleep. I got sofa bossed because I just hit exhaustion wall. Who was that? 46 months in total. You must like it here. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Bit and Cake in the chat. You're a fucking legend. Jesse, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's the ninja button. Enjoy. Yeah, after today of being horrendously busy as per fucking usual, I hit a brick wall and I got sofa bed bossed for a few minutes. And just fucking nothing I can do. So, yeah, that happened. I was working on something today that isn't finished yet. That is the burn and the hot sauce build combo. And then the fucking PTS went down. It's like, bollocks. Lurk While You Work stream, here we go. So that would have been done today, but it's not finished. So you have to wait. But the good news is the Lazy Sorc gets updated tomorrow, or released tomorrow. Today was going to be a Grand Theft Auto stream because I've got a sponsorship coming, but I think I have to push that to Thursday because I just did not have time to set it all up. But you can keep an eye on that for, again, Thursday's stream, where we're going to be promoting the new servers because GPortal is now partnered with 5M. So yes, you can have your own servers on there. And if you do want your own servers on there, I happen to be sponsored by them. So if you put GPortal in the chat, you get cheaper servers. You don't need to fill out any forms. You just press the button and the link does all the work for you. It literally just adds it to your account. Done. Mike Macon is in the chat. Have a shout out. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Lena, how you doing as well? Who's this? Oh my god, it's Panda. I've seen Panda for ages. Hello. You did the thing. 39 months in the bounds. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. You're an absolute legend. Thank you very, very much. I have not seen that dude for fucking years. Fantastic. Lena, 39 months. Starting a hype train as well. Let's fucking go, people. It has been a very, 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 very long day. I'll take the subs. Fucking hell. Turtle Swatter, how you doing? Welcome in. Where the hell am I going? I feel like I'm going over a bridge to change zones. I'm not. We're good. I don't remember why I was here. I think I was here just to play cards, which I'm not doing today. Also, this is tarnished. I mean, people look at it and they go, hey, what build are you using? I'm just standing here. This is my just standing here build. Isn't it awesome? My eyes are fucked, by the way. I know I keep messing with them, but they're... with that light and being so fucking tired, it is messing me up. Anyway, the new Lazy Sorc, as I was going over, is available on Patreon Early Access. You can see it now if you want to. Failing that, it will be live tomorrow, hopefully before midday. So I've got a lot of work to do, and it's my day off tomorrow, so I'll still be working at the same time, which is annoying. But it will be released tomorrow by about midday. Shay, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. This is one of the major mounts that I actually chased, because why the fuck not? Mega. Here's our ninjas. Neon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's awesome. Thank you very much. No spoilers. It's, Can you shoot that? It's not Conan, is it? Of course you can't shoot it. Why would you be able to shoot it? What's up, Zion Ninjas? Dundermark, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. For both of you get a ninja button. Actually, combined ninja button for Neon and Dundermark. We're in a hype train, people. Just saying, if you were in Conan, you'd be dead, because I'd aim here, and you'd be dead. But the arrows don't fire as fast in here. Ooh, a Dwemer Ruin. That was in... snuck up out of nowhere. Rihanna song work playing in the background in the mind. Dude, it fucking feels like it. It's been non-stop. Like I said, yesterday was like a 7-minute fucking break. Today was get up, go straight to work. Day before, get up, go straight to work. And it is every day anyway, it always is. But it's just been so fucking much of it lately, trying to play catch-up on the last fucking year. That is a segue to a link, put support in the chat. But I'm not fucking stopping, regardless. I'll stop when I fucking collapse. Which is what happened earlier. I had a bit of a sleep. The mount was the product of a stream that showed people that loot crates are very dangerous if you don't have money. It also was hilarious at the same time. I actually ran out almost. It was fucking mental. And only appropriate spoilers, indeed. I was like, I'm not going to chase it. I'm not going to chase it. I'm like, I am going to chase it. For the sake of the audience having something fun to watch and not having a, oh, you didn't get it. I was like, fuck, I'm going to chase it.
Winning. I love winning.
7-day streak. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. How have you been here only for 7 days? You're here every day. It doesn't make no sense. Can't stop the rock. Dude, I've opened up a second channel as well. Fucking hell. I've got loads to do. Website needs updating. Bills need to be finished. April's coming in nice and quick. Adrea, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. People are donating crazy. They fucking were. I got to a point where I wasn't going to spend any more money and people were like, have some crates. Get the fucking mount. And I got it with gems. Eventually. There was 2 that I actually really chased, and that was one of them. Your emotes are broken. Sneak on that second channel when I can. Put survival in the chat. I need to refresh this because I can't see your emotes. Apparently I'm just seeing words. Which is fucking bizarre. No, I'm still seeing just words. You will take that damn mount and you will love it, damn it. Mike was responsible for that, actually. I think he dropped like 25 crates or some shit. Or 15. I was chasing it and chasing it and chasing it. It was fun as fuck. Boing, boing, boing. So yesterday, we messed around in Black Rose Prison with 4 tanks. I'll just let you know that while we didn't finish, it is more than doable. Ben photobombed you. Of course he did. He went ahead straight away and bought the bastard. And went, hey, look at my RNG. Bollocks, RNG. Isn't that mount turned me into a husk? I still didn't get it. I got 2. But bear in mind, I've only ever unlocked one I didn't want. 1 Radiant Apex mount in Crown Crates. And that was during either that stream or the one after. Where I was chasing mounts. And we're talking 7 years worth of crates. I know someone that used to buy them every single time they were released, and they had every single Radiant Apex that existed in each pack. They had all of them. It has taken me 7 years to get one, and I still had to use fucking gems. So I got best RNG ever. No, I fucking did not. Hello, Zion Ninjas. Cat Dog, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Blitz Server, thank you for the link. Much appreciated. Buddha's in the chat. Give him a shout out. This cage, Buddha, doesn't this look like there should be a thrall in there that you can nick? Well, there isn't. Surprise, wrong game. Boing. You got lucky then? Yeah, you did. I went for this one. The other one I went for is on... It's on my Necro build, actually. That is Amazeballs. That was the amazing Tony Silver, and she brought this because I need it because my eyes aren't working. This is coffee, by the way. That's what coffee looks like. If you've never seen coffee before, it looks like this. It has its own sound effects, too. Listen. See? That's what coffee sounds like. But it's got a shout out. Excellent. Why am I on this fucking character for? Not doing anything on it. Log out. Oh, money, actually. Money! Hype train derailed. Fucking rip. Well, appreciate the subs anyway. Thank you very much. And delete all these. Delete these. Loads of random trash on me from running around just killing stuff for no reason. Like you just saw. Running around just killing stuff. Do that a lot. Anybody else do that? You have a plan. You get on your character. You're like, ooh, I can do... watch me do animation cancel with a light attack, steel tornado, and block. Like this. Didn't do it right. Didn't do it right again. And then you get good at it. And you go over and over and over. And you run around doing this shit for no reason. You find minions to kill. And then by the time you realize that 3 hours have passed and you've got nothing but a full inventory. Where were you going? You don't know. Coffee sounds like coffee after a hard day's work. Salted pork, damn hobbits. It would be if it wasn't still working. I'm still here. Rav, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ninja button. Got a script out here. That was handy. So please. Hunter's Snare. Excellent. Oh, that's a point. I need to swap characters real quick. What's this? Tribute match rewards. Yes, I did play Tales of Tribute. I played 2 games, actually. One of them I absolutely annihilated him. I got 51 points. The other one, I was falling asleep and I lost. So was G Spartan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Bit and cake in the chat. Boing. As mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I did play zombies today on the Work While You Lurk stream in the afternoon. Got absolutely fucking knackered, but it was fun. Thursday, I was going to be today, but Thursday, you can look forward to a Grand Theft Auto stream because that is... following up on GPortal's sponsorship, or partnership rather, with 5M. So yes, you can have your own servers there and play your own GTA stuff from GPortal, or through GPortal. Put GPortal in the chat if you want to make your own servers, and you will get 10% off. You don't have to do anything, just press it. Never doing Tales of Tribute, it's not my thing. Aha! That means you haven't tried, which means you don't even know that you're going to be addicted to it. That game, if you just look at it and go, it's just cards. No. Play the tutorial, actually pay attention to it, instead of skipping it because it's boring. It's actually one of the hobbits, by the way. Yes, the real one. If you start playing it properly, you won't put it down. You've tried it a few times. So you've attempted the tutorial, skipped through the text, put it down, went back in, didn't understand it, put it down, went back in again, still didn't get it, give up. That's not the same as figuring it out and playing it. Figure it out. Play it. You'll fucking love it. As someone that actively tested it in multiple different scenarios, internally when you lot didn't know it existed, on the PTS when you did know it existed, and then on multiple different platforms, trust me, some people when they first look at it like, I just want to skip the text and press buttons. Tutorial. Follow it. It does help a lot. It makes things very, very clear. It's addictive as shit, man. I said that, tried it because the Endeavor got addicted. I'm okay now, but still really enjoy the old game. Yeah, it's really, really good. They've added a lot of decks, though. Fucking shit tons. Anyway, this character was selling stuff. He mostly holds the money. Where is it? Deposit currency. No, he can keep the money. Let's withdraw. No, actually, that's the wrong way around. I do need to put Telvar in the bank. I don't really want to carry that stuff. Alliance points all go in the bank, because I don't really carry those either. And gold, I'll keep some of it in the bank, but I like to carry most of it on this dude, so fuck it, I'll keep those. Swap. The guard watching me. What do you want? Nosy fucker has come out to look at the bank. Yes, that's one of ours. Yes, he's a dark elf. Leave him alone. He's good at his... He doesn't have to wear a stupid oversized helmet just to be like you. Come on, Typhus, let's go. Fuck her. Swap characters. Oh, by the way, this is something that is going to get you for a while. When the new patch lands for console, look here. So I'm going to go through my menus. Most people have got used to these triggers here. You go up and down through the list really, really fast. Is the Blood Moon Wolf a Radiant Apex mount? I don't know what the fuck that one is. I'll have to look it up. Been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever since it came out. Tales of Tribute is amazing break from combat. But just worry, I'll be awake till 6 AM. You won't. You'll be awake till 5. And then you'll think about it until 6. So you'll technically be asleep by then, but you'll still be playing it in your head. So the 5 to 6 hour, you'll still be engaging in it. You'll just be asleep. You will be playing them in your sleep. It's fucking horrendous. And I've got crap in my eye. Excuse me. So when you get the patch on next week, actually, anyone that's used to console will be doing this with their menu. Because quicker, right? You go in here and you do this. Through the categories, because it's nice and quick. Yeah? Easy peasy. Get ready for this. This here is how you get to your other characters. Ready? Click. Log out. That is where the quick game button is. Now, they did that for convenience, but the log out button is just above the new quit button, which is right at the bottom. So you will actually shut your app if you're not lucky, or you'll kick yourself out of the game. Technically speaking, that should just be for gamepad mode on PC, because that one does actually exit the app from within it. And on console, you generally don't. You go to here, or you go to here, and you exit it this way. But it's very likely that it will just kick you out completely. So be ready for that particular button. And if you don't have that issue, because they don't transfer that over to console, if you're on PC, at least now you know if you're using gamepad mode, that's going to affect you. This shit here, it's tricky. I fell for it a few times on PTS already. This dude needs to sell loot from yesterday. Peanut Butter Burrito, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Clown Prince also welcome. We were in Black Rose yesterday on 4 tanks. It was going really, really well, and then people started running around the room in circles. We had one particular run on the 4th boss, where it was smooth as hell. So smooth. No Colossus, no nothing, no mistakes. The boss was just in the room dying really, really well paced. And then everyone gave up. Just ran into stupid. So it was close. More than doable. Get rid of that. I mean, we could. No. Shadow, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. VIP, thank you very much. This dude's got loot on him from yesterday, so I need to sell stuff.
Care to...
I still need tripods from him. Got a new script. I was going to check Lazy Sorc, wasn't I? Need to do a thing. Statue of the Nord hero. Why have I got that on me? That should not be in your bags. You need to go to the house and drop off the stuff and things. The main house that I words hard. The main house that I drop all the stuff in is actually full now, so I need to chuck stuff in another house. Imagine my dump house is full. Even though Sorkill, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, someone should upgrade the amount of things you should drop in a house. No, you shouldn't. Not as simple as that. Stop saying it. Manage your stuff. But they should change the collectibles. They should make it so that trophies are not collectibles, they're just items. That way you can display them all. Isn't he cool? Someone left something in the house again. I know the full process of the phenomenon is the quickly fall over, else everyone will be using these bills and we won't get shit for being OP anymore syndrome. I think that's it. I think maybe that's the case. Isn't it cool how his eyes light up when you swap weapons? I don't know why he does that, but it's cool. Anyway, this needs to go in here. This should not be with me. Oh my god, my sinuses are fucked. No. Giant statue. That doesn't actually take up any space because that can be used in multiple houses. This, however, oh yeah. I'm trying to use Conan buttons here to turn stuff around. Not a fucking chance, mate. Looks epic, but you're not doing it. Do you think you can take him? What about if we change his mood? No. No, you're gonna have to keep the red stuff. I don't think you can take him. I think he's gonna hurt him in the foot slightly. Why have I got so much crap on this? This is all stuff that doesn't need to be moved. That is already there. That's fine. That's collectibles. Ignore that. Boing. I didn't need to switch a second. Dre's biting Buddha. Buddha needs a werewolf bite. Buddha. I thought you already had one. You never know. David and Goliath and such. Yeah, I mean... Bob and Steve. Save this. Yes, please. Just in case I do anything stupid with it later. Anyway, these are me. Come here. I was selling stuff to you. Sold everything I need to. Deconstruct instead now. I do not remember buying you. Oh, I didn't. It's purchasable. Fucking hell, pay attention, Si. What the shit? I've been on PTS way too much. My brain ended up not doing what it should be doing. I did accidentally buy this. Where have you gone? House guest? No. This one here. I bought that because... Hang on, here we go. Is willing to trade items you don't need for useful materials. I was tired. I did not understand that that meant deconstruction merchant. I was too tired. This one takes items you don't need and for useful crafting materials. Yeah, same thing. But I knew this was a deconstructor because they marketed it in that way. This one just appeared on the Crown store. I was like, ooh, what do you do? Yeah, so now I've got two. Brilliant. Anyway, you can go there. 5,000 crowns I'm never getting back, sad panda. Not squashing the gold stuff because his crafting skills are crap. Boing. Andrea's biting Buddha because he needs a werewolf. Not on this server? I thought you already did. Run out of potions. Again. I shit you not, I spend so much money on potions. But the good thing is I actually end up having more money to buy more anyway, because most of the money comes from Infinite Archive, and you will actually make more than you will spend. Really? Every time I come in here, dude, it's just a ghost. It's just a ghost. It's a fucking ghost. Shit. I'm not allowed to use Necro ability, so I can't heal or anything, otherwise he's going to do me again. No, not having it. Fuck it. That's against the law. Good. Other people don't get told off for it. Miserable twat. We have to stand out here then. We have to sit outside. No Necros allowed. Demon summoners are allowed indoors, Necros aren't. We have to wait outside in the cheap seats. We have to send our mate in to go and get beer. Malcolm Link, thank you very much. That changes champion points. No, it didn't. Whatever. Lazy Sorc. All I wanted to do was buy some potions. Just minding my own business, going to town, buying potions. And the law kicked me out. Leanna, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Typical, I get on stream and my fucking sinuses just kick my ass. I sound like I've got the fucking flu. Pardon edicts and stupid laws. Yeah, fuck the edicts. Stupid laws. Coyote's allowed to make humans. I'm not even making humans. I'm just making the ones that are still there animate. I mean, if anything, the job description is Puppet Master. And there's nothing illegal against that. So, I think they make it up as they go along. No. Right, I was looking for something. Transmutes, first of all. Ooh, not too bad, not too bad. Is there any way that you can differentiate between the trash potions and the tripods when you put them up for sale? Yes. Unfortunately, you have to highlight it and look at it. The name is exactly the same, which is absolutely fucking stupid. Over time, that is an extreme oversight. It has been noted over time that the only real things left to mess with, apart from obviously standardization for some stats, which is happening for sets, the major thing left with their combat pass, their 3-year roadmap that they were part of, finishing, is potion and foods. Loads of food is fucking redundant. Not because no one uses it, because someone fucking does. Alright? Someone in the world does. Understand that. That's for those at the back. But there's so many that are less used. So many that don't make any sense. So many that are the same. That still needs to be altered. And potions are the same thing. Potions have become less relevant the more options we have to acquire buffs and bonuses without them. And it's got to the point now where one seems to be more popular than everything else. So they have to try and consolidate that stuff and make it make more sense, or reapproach that system. And another major thing in there is getting the names right. Because Essence of Health and Essence of Health can be 2 or 3 completely different things. So your basic one, where you got the timers for all of them, your 47 seconds or so, if you've got medicinal use. There's another one that gives you 52 seconds of health recovery, while the rest of the potions are the fucking same. And then the other one, which is basically a trash pot. All the same. It's weird. And again, it's one of those things that has just been massively, not necessarily overlooked, but just left too long. So I don't doubt that with the update coming after April, whenever that was due to be released, I would assume sort of June time, I wouldn't be surprised if that stuff is in that update. Technically unwanted for subversive activities and grave desecration by all 3 of the major factions. They should get a fucking hobby, really, shouldn't they? Picking on poor Coyote Astronaut, making humans, and minding his own business. We don't have many humans in ESO. Most of them are fucking elves. Boing. We were talking about that yesterday, actually. Or the day before. No, it was yesterday. About how wood elves can, if they were a necromancer, they could eat their cousin and then revive them, and their cousin could ask what they taste like. How weird is that? I don't make the law. It's not up to me to make those stories happen or make the assumptions that they even exist, but they do because of the way they made the story. So, there you go. What was I doing? I came over here for some reason. I'm trying to not release too much information. I'm vaguely checking what I have and what I don't have so that I can prepare this nice and quick. That was cool. Red crystal frags. We've already demonstrated that. If you hear you mention High Elves 3 times, Mike Megan appears. He's already here. He was here at the beginning, in the beninging of the stream. How many slots have I got saved for this dude? 3? 4. This one's going to be blank. Oh, man. I just have to do the thing. I'm trying to keep my dinner down. Your dinner? Is that how you spell it? You got Samsung'd. Mike, you've seen the new video. Now, bear in mind, before anyone talks, let me finish. No one is allowed to release spoilers. No one is allowed to say anything about it because it's supposed to be a secret perk on Patreon. Where if we've watched it, good, we don't talk about Fight Club. But, are you excited? It's friggin' epic. He's excited. Lazy Sorc has got an update. It's in the Patreon early access section. So if you have it, make sure you're logged into Patreon, obviously, with that perk, and you can watch it now. Failing that, it's going live tomorrow on YouTube. I am very, very tempted to put it together, and you wouldn't necessarily fully understand it yet unless you've already watched the video anyway. But I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm going to log off this character, but it's solving a lot of problems. Because yes, even that build has problems when it is put in the hands of a player. And as someone that actively makes content and has done this for many, many years, and I have one-to-ones with people figuring out what they are and aren't doing wrong in order to help them, I saw a pattern. And now it's better. You're going to love it. Saw it. Excellent. ESO did not need an update, but we got one, and oh my god. Dude, it was like a week of nitpicking over my own design. Any plans on doing lazy builds for other classes? Bear in mind, before we go any further, lazy builds is not a real theme. That's just the name of the characters. So Lazy Bones, Lazy Sorc, and Lazy Tank were just called that because I like to name my stuff, because then they become their own character. So Almost Immortal Warrior isn't Immortal Builds. Lazy Sorc isn't Lazy Builds, and Easy Sorc isn't Easy Builds. It's just their name. That is their coined name that people recognize them as like a character. Other people on the internet, however, have decided that is a category, and it's not. I have made complex or very, very simple to use builds for years for all classes. Just find something that you consider simple and use it. There's loads. Templar, for example. We're going to go on this real quick. Off-balance Templar, Big Booms Templar, Only Beams, and One Bar Pla. They're all coined names for those characters so that you recognize the build by going, oh, that's Only Beams. It's not, oh, that's a lazy build. That's not the point. But trendy people on the internet try to make up what you mean. And then it gets to people, and then they use it. This, by the way, is banging. This is Only Beams, and you may be surprised that he uses Only Beams, pretty much. All the builds you have are epic, regardless of what the internet says. Thank you very much. But yeah, people get confused that it's names. It's the name of the build. That's what it's called. I had someone before like, yeah, I've got an Easy Sorc. Have you? Yeah, I use X, Y, and Z. And he was like, that's not Easy Sorc. Oh, no, it's my Easy Sorc. Like, what do you think Easy Sorc is? It's like a gameplay style. No, it's not a gameplay style. It's a name of a build. Easy Sorc is the name of that build, which is designed by me. It's been there for 8 years. And that is how easy it is to spread stupid. It happens. Fair, indeed. Only Beams is mega. Only Beams? There's a bald cat. Yeah, this one is quite simple. Wall down, beam stuff. Boing, boing. Anyway, I'm doing inventory management at the moment because I'm running around loads of different characters, selling all my shit and putting the gold in the bank. Because I spent so much time in Infinite Archive, all my characters are full of cash. Imagine having that problem. Why have you got all the tripods? Why have you got all of them? Right, we're going to sort that. Sell. Deconstruct all the jewelry. It's going to be max jewelry in no time. Rag picker, come here. Do the thing. Not going to squash that because I don't think he's maxed. All that. All that. I was going to put the cleric together a while back. Didn't get around to it. Ta-da! Fuck all. What level is he? Jewelry. Where have you gone? Oh, his jewelry's maxed. Oh, we're good. We can squash it. I'm keeping mending because I'm going to use that. Don't need ether. Squash those. Nothing. Son of a bitch. Don't even put the skills in. Yes. Well, fuck you then. Shit RNG. Really bad RNG. Got none. Don't need to do anything else for this dude. I do need to check for transmutes on all these characters, though, because they've got boxes hidden with loads of stuff in them. Rip, right? I've got curated mages. Ignorant coffer. Not very fucking nice, is it? You ignorant coffer. Wow. Been called many things. Never heard that one before.
Drinks all around.
Thank you very much indeed for the follow. Massively appreciated. Welcome in. Hey, Zion Ninjas. Hope all is well. It's going. Well as a stretch. But I'll take it. Ignorant coffer. Insolent trash. No. Ignorant coffer. Oh. Sorry. Coffer in German is a swear word. I mean, it is now in English, apparently. Swap him out. Oh, don't do that. This isn't only beams, this is big booms. No, it's not. What the fuck am I wearing on this character? I'm on the wrong one. Oh, there we go. I can do stuff and things. Thought it was off balance? Nope. This is only beam. I literally just explained it. This is only beams. Off balance is one of the builds I have, yes. But this particular version, this particular template is called only beams. But only beams in the chat. Same as fence post. If you are particularly dense, one might call you... I'm not even going to try and pronounce fucking German words on stream. Yes, they would. There's the link. Enjoy. Whee! Basically, I've explained this already, but basically, you keep up your resistance buff, which is this one,
Drinks all around.
and you keep your wall of elements up. So one skill on the ground apart from your resisty healy one, if you need it. And your flare to give you the 5% increase to all Templar abilities. So wall and flare need to be maintained. Apart from that, you just spam light attack, Jesus beam, light attack, Jesus beam, light attack. Yes, you get it. That's all you do. Now, you could do that with any Templar, but it's not going to be anywhere near as effective because this was designed specifically to boost the fuck out of that particular skill from 100% health all the way to 0. So it's an active spammable that gradually gets dramatically stronger rather than just being an execute. Works really, really well. Boing. I'm hunting my characters for transmutes. I should have checked on Malcolm, actually. Mind you, I don't think he's got any in his bags. He might have. That mount there, that's the second one I chased. I've only chased 2 mounts. That one had to be in my collection. This is bonkers. That was all in the same patch, actually. Or pack. The Lich crystals, and that mount. And then also Narayan F weapons, which are absolutely banging. Does he have transmutes on him? No. He's got a protection script. No, fuck all squared. Excuse me. Who is that?
I love winnings. Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, Pidu. That's his name. That's Yogi. What? Correction. That's Quiver. Yogi in the chat if you want the 2-bar Warden Bow build. Quiver in the chat if you want the 1-bar variant, which is equally as strong and half as complicated. Maybe build and wolf on PSEU. I know. How dare you enjoy in-game gambling with XYZ percentage chance. Yeah, someone said 0.5 percentage chance to chase something and spend money on it. They were talking about an Ouroboros crate. I don't know if you know this or not, but Ouroboros crates are free. You are epic. You spawned in with a pet and he's kicking the shit out of stuff already. What an amazing, amazing pet. If only you were in Conan. Fucking hell, instead of getting stuck in water. Anyway, check for transmutes. None. Can't use that. Pair kit. Sure, treat yourself. Evens out ninjas. Aaron, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. This build is really, really simple. You do this and this. Rip. Rip. And everything dies. Except for him. Fucking love this build. Dead snake. Pyong. Fast as fuck as well. Something else to kill. Oh, it's only overland. Yes, it is. Pyong. Splat. Bonkers. I should probably use that more often, actually. I don't think you've seen it on stream that much. It's really, really, really easy to use. This down, and then light snipe, light snipe, light snipe, over and over and over until your dots are ready again, and then just do it again. If your bear is ready, use that instead of snipe. I just started Sorcerer at level 12 now, but I need to get the Gold Road collection so I can have everything I got, Morrowind and Elsewhere. So, I mean, at the moment, anything you loot is going to be out-leveled. Because the gear cap is at 160 champion points. So don't worry too much about what you need right now, especially if you're brand new and you're already looking up a build. I would not encourage new players to look up builds. They're not going to make any sense to you right now because you don't understand enough about the game. You'll learn, but you don't understand enough yet for it to make sense. So take your time. Once you get to level 50, you open up champion points. Once you get to 160, you hit gear cap. Then invest your time in a build. I'm not new, been away for 2 years. Did you want to lead with that? Just started a sorcerer at level 12 for now. Okay. In that sentence, you should have put, I've been playing for 2 years, I've got a new character. Right, okay, fine. In which case, sorry, cooking and doing this. Yeah. Anyway, the Gold Road collection currently, what platform are you on? Actually, before I go any further and lead down the wrong alleyway, because we've been here before. Which, not necessarily server, which platform are you on? Because it is cheaper right now. The Gold Road Collector's Edition, or upgrade, is cheap as fuck. Obviously different prices depending on your currency and server, or platform, but it's really fucking cheap at a minute. There was a prompt for it here. Look at that. On PlayStation, $13.49. Fucking mad. You've only got 3,500 hours. Yeah, on this particular version of this particular game. Not across the board. It's like 10,000 on PS4. And fuck knows how many thousands on Xbox and PlayStation. Xbox and PC. Pan them all. Boing! I got more. No, you stayed in Gratwood AFK for longer. But yeah, gamer, if you check the dashboard for whatever platform you're on, you can get it cheaper. Really fucking cheap right now. In fact, almost close to ESO Plus, actually. Boing. If you have ESO Plus, you'll have all the other chapters apart from Gold Road. But if you get the Collector's Edition, the Deluxe version, or the big one, you'll have all of them. Every chapter that ever existed. And you'll get the classes as well. Boing, boing. Anyway, this dude is not what I'm playing on today. I was just checking his bags for stuff and things. Do you mind? Get him. Clip that, and you will see the fastest ever Thunderbug in ESO. He died there, and his corpse went pew. Don't know what happened. Boing. Anyway, do people in the chat use this? No one uses it as shit. Oh, wrong food. Is it the wrong food? Not only can you subscribe, you can gift subs to awesome people. Yeah, only awesome people, not shit ones. Definitely not shit ones. Boing. Because then it's really sad if shit people get subs, because you have to hear them cry on the way out. Paul is too good. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Greetings, you beautiful ninjas. Barbosa, long time no see. How you doing? I just got back from searching for the Velofi Amulet, and I feel like I need to light a candle for RNG gods. Got the lead in Scrivener's Vault only after 4 chests. Congratulations. I was farming it on stream and got it in 1. So my RNG is better than yours for once. For once. It's never happened again. Skeeverton. Dead. My loot. Boing. I'm running around on the quiver build because I got distracted. I should have that post. That food even. More better. Paul is too good, he's got this. I'm sure he has. He definitely doesn't only play his Templar. Definitely not. Dead. Whee! Don't die. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I was having a really good conversation trying to help someone get Gold Road, but that died. Boing. Little did they realize I was about to actually just give them the game, but they vanished. Never mind. Instead, remember what I said earlier? Has anyone ever got distracted in ESO and they just run around killing stuff for no good reason? We're back here again. We're here again. I've got 37-ish builds, so I wouldn't rule it out. 37? You know you can have 10 on every character, right? You gotta get good, Paul. You got all those Mundus stones and all those crafting stations and only 37 builds. I'm blowing someone's mind right now, introducing them to the 1980s rock Iron Maiden Scorpions. Thank you for the update. That is completely off topic. I'm glad we got there, because that would have been tricky. I have no idea where the fuck that came from, Neon. Get back in the box. Did they like it? I'm literally just potting around shooting stuff because it's fun. Free loot. It's just left on the ground. Osin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What about 8th day in the week? Yeah, me too. Then I can actually get everything finished. I've killed things for hours and then went, what the hell? I need to do quests. They were blown away with Bruce Dickinson's vocals. Fantastic. It's pushed back into the kitchen. Yes, you need to go make food, butter. I like how you third person got pushed back into the kitchen by yourself. How does that even work? Is I doing great and you, PhD life makes it harder to be consistent on watching streams. Okay. But I'm watching you in the background on TV. Excellent. Harder to talk in the chat though. Saw your Conan Adventures. Fun to watch. Gotta say, congrats. Thank you very much. There's a new channel as well. Put survival in the chat if you haven't followed the YouTube channel. Fix it quickly. I mean, if everyone in the chat follows it, I'll have double fucking followers by now. It's got like 130 or so on that channel. I need to get to 1,000 before I can even monetize it. So, yep. That happened. Silver, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good evening. Thank you for the link. I'm on the Quiver build for no good reason other than checking his bags, and now I've been running around killing stuff. Let's get off this character. Mind you, what's he got? Special stuff? Woo. We'll do that on another character. Thank you very much indeed for the sub. Massively appreciated. In Series X, and what is your cross... what you're on cross... Let me read that again. First of all, Pion Grim is a new Dragonborn. Thank you very much. Am I making us concerned? He should be. Series X, and what you're on crossplay? If so, I'm giving away some money and items. No, I'm on... There is no crossplay. Doesn't exist. I am on PlayStation today. PlayStation 5. PlayStation EU specifically, but I play on every single server. And I'm checking on my characters to find transmute stones, because I need them, because there's a new update for the Lazy Sorc coming tomorrow. Technically already on Patreon. Patreon in the chat if you want to watch it already. 46 months, Pion Grim. How have you possibly been here for 46 months? Aren't you bored yet? Aren't you fed up of watching a toxic streamer? Facebook said that. Don't need that. Boxes. Do we have any? Do we fuck? Got loads of empty soul gems. Look at these. Why? Fucking millions of them. Which we could then, I could give stuff away. You could just give stuff away anyway, rather than on the stream. I can't give other people stuff to give away. I give away my own stuff. About to open 150 crates, so wish me luck. Good luck! 150 crates! You have Morrowind and elsewhere, but you don't have the rest of the chapters. But you bought 150 crates. Please tell me that Ouroboros one's from streams. You won the casino, spent $400 in game. You should probably buy the chapters. Fucking hell. Congratulations, your RNG is mega. My RNG sucks. I did. You are tomorrow fair. Dude, get the deluxe edition. You'll have all the chapters. And all the classes as well, including this mega one. Usually has a green beam, but it's blue. It's awesome. Battlegrounds give 25 stones. I'm aware, King Viper. Thank you for the update. 150 is mental. That's a lot of crates. Why did you tell me that you can get transmute stones from Battlegrounds, King Viper? As someone has done this for 8 years and actively delivered and created content for an audience every single day, what made you think you needed to tell me that? So that would be the Gold Road Collectors. Yes, correct. This one, dude. This one here. The one on the side there. It says... Oh, let me click on it. I can't click on it, stupid fucking interface. This one. Look how cheap that is. Look how cheap that is. I'm not going to press it by accident because I can't actually buy it twice because I've already got it. But still, that's the one you want. Deluxe upgrade. That will give you absolutely fucking everything except obviously the DLCs. It'll give you all the chapters. As far as I know. Should be. Double check it. Make sure it does say it. View game. Select version. Not that game. Oh my god. Where's the buttons? Ah, here we go. It's here. Should give you all the previous ones. Double check it first. Always double check it because I could be wrong. Any special versions should give you the full thing. You also get extra shit too. Includes deluxe in-game items. Players will receive blah 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 blah. Gold Road requires a standard version. Yes, of course. New story, etc., etc. Collection comes with all. Always double check just in case. They do, and I'd love to tell you that that's the case, but there's like 4 million different versions. So instead of accidentally getting it wrong, just double check. It's just an upgrade. Shouldn't I get a collection of one because I don't have all the other DLCs? To have all chapters, you need to buy the €17 version. 17 euros then. There you go. I think you have a nice to have a streamer I like that plays the game. Excellent. Do you mean you don't like the rest of it? I'm joking. That was bait, wasn't it? Thank you. Again, there's so many different fucking versions of the game. It's a pain in the ass even for me to keep up with it. So that one's your upgrade for Gold Road. Always read the details just in case. If it doesn't have it all, great, move on to the other one. But it's still, they're all on offer at the moment anyway. They're trying to standardize that so they can have like one purchase, but it's 10 years worth of different special versions. It gets out of control. But yeah, check it anyway. Always check. But you will get all the Gold Road stuff with it, including the special bits that you get for the deluxe version, obviously, including like a pet and all that kind of shit. But if you like that kind of thing. 44 down to 13 now. You can't really go wrong. I don't have anything this dude has on him that I need, so we're moving on to the other character. Yogi, or Quiver, actually had a reward in the mail from Infinite Archive. Didn't even remember taking him in there. Apparently I did. Isn't he cool? Most epic name ever. Yes, that's his title. That's his name. Because he's mega. Need to stop smashing stuff on my desk. No room. I did have room, and then I did other stuff today, and then I put all my keyboards in the way. Please have some transmutes on you. Nope. I'm gonna eat them all. Got scripts. These can actually go in the bank, because he's probably not going to use them.
Hello there.
Hello there. That can go... I can eat that, actually. See, he's got a lot of stuff, though. Baron's Shoulder. Newsmay, come here. This music is dramatic. Don't need those. Got a million of those. Sweet rolls can go in the house later. Excuse me. He has a lot of tripods. This particular build is Flex, by the way. Put Flex in the chat if you want to see the new Nightblade update. That is a mixture between Flawless and Status Pro. Kind of both builds merge into one. New Lazy Sorc, well, be right back. Gonna sell body for transmute stones. Yeah, I mean, it's being released tomorrow on YouTube, even though tomorrow is technically my day off. But it's available on Patreon Early Access now. So if you want to watch it now, you can. If not, then you gotta wait till tomorrow. And I know people think I'm fucking dumb. And that's their own mistake. There are people, every single time I announce a new update for one of the builds, that go flying to the website while it's on Secret Ninja's Patreon fucking perk. You can't see it unless you have the perk zone. They go fly into the website with the mentality of, I'm going to look up the written guide so I don't have to go and pay for a perk. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. That will be released and updated at the same time as the video goes out. So anyone that keeps trying it, thank you for the website traffic, but you ain't getting the fucking update until it's released. Simple as that. I can't believe those people exist, but they do. They're like, well, he must be dumb enough to update the website first and then just try and hide it behind a perk. No, the whole thing's behind it. Even the description isn't written in the video. It's just there for people to watch. But anyway, it's going live tomorrow. Both the written and the video will be released at the same time. It's been that way for 8 years, but you have to explain it sometimes. Dump stuff. jewelry, and I don't think you can do woodwork, so we're just going to get rid of this. Fuck all. Next! Quick spoiler. If you don't want to change stuff and you're happy with the build already, don't bother. You don't need to change anything. However, if you want a fresh look at it and to be much excited about all the new things that it offers, stay tuned. You're going to fucking love it. It is bonkers. And I know the comment section is going to be full of know-it-alls that weren't there for the last few weeks while I stress tested the crap out of it to make sure it stayed within its constraints at the same time as making it better. Going, why don't you use this instead? Fuck them. Fuck them. That's not critique. It's not helpful. It's just bloody annoying when your product is finished and released and someone needs to sit there and talk over you about what you should have done. They don't know. They didn't try it. It's not theirs. Make your own fucking channel. It's toxic. No, it's not. Some people need to put their foot down. Pull script. He already has it. That can go in the bank. This is Dark Soul. This was the original Lazy tank, and it was changed because they removed my constraints because they altered one of the sets. So I made it more better. And it is bonkers. If you haven't tried it out already, put Dark Soul in the chat. You're going to fucking love it. Let's see. Food for thought. Like one Wazik said. Oh, I love that. Food for thought. Don't feed me shit I don't like. You're not allowed to say that on the internet. You have to accept the barrages of shit that you get. Because otherwise it's toxic. Imagine that. Imagine someone being actually stupid. Or actually negative towards you. Or just a fucking twat in general. Or second guessing your job. And when you respond in a way that doesn't let them get their own way, apparently it's not allowed. I'm afraid it is. It is. What's not allowed is for you to speak anymore. Banned. You get this button.
Humiliation.
That hasn't happened today. We're good. Streamer's toxic, yells at his followers. Dude, I yell at fucking traffic. That's right, I'm that guy. It's funny as fuck, yells at his followers. Stop yelling at me, I only asked a question. Dude, no one ever got that. No one ever got that. At most, you would have got sarcasm or some jokes thrown in your way. Or bants, as you like to call it when you're insulting people. But no one has ever been attacked. It's all for fun. And people that make up other stuff love to make up other stuff to make themselves feel relevant. What they do is they ride off of other people's content, success, whatever you want to call it. And they use that to get themselves attention online because they can't possibly fathom how to do it themselves. So instead of making the channel and getting an audience the proper way and doing what you should be doing as a creator to kind of grow, they go and attack a streamer and then try to expose them so then they can get free clicks for drama. And then that dies really, really quickly because it's just flashing of hand stuff because people get bored really, really quick. Have you seen the attention span of the average human? It's less than a fucking goldfish. 3 seconds short, they watch half of it. Learned my lesson in the past. Every single part of your build has a purpose. Yes, it does. Swapping a jewelry for a piece of gear might be harmless, maybe. But it defies the hours of stress testing you've done either on and offline. It does. Again, if you want to make your own stuff, that's perfectly fine. If you want to use something as a base and then change it for your own shit, that's perfectly fine. But going to the creator and go, why don't you do this instead? Understand that the most obvious things that those people are shouting have already been obviously done. So they're not being smart by offering you help or advice or pretending that it's some form of forced collaboration. It really isn't. It's mainly shit canoes and gatekeepers lurk and they listen to you calling them out in one of your usual rants and they get butthurt. Imagine thinking it's all about you. Now the people that think that just got hurt. No 100% no orders Raph, no matter bad build. Obviously, a dude 37 seconds after the video was posted. Oh, you've seen him? You've seen him with the funny hat? Yeah, that dude. Yeah, every time. There's people that follow to be able to comment first. Negatively, and they think that because they commented first, everyone's going to see it and respond to it. I'll let you into a little secret. Unless they want entertainment and giggles. Stupid people. Smart people don't pay attention to the comment sections. There might be the odd message here and there saying what they think, and it might be nice. But generally speaking, unless it's for comedy value or comedic value, most people don't pay attention to it. So if you are one of those shit canoes that wants to troll all the time and try and get attention and try and steal their viewers by berating them, it's not going to work because the people that would be of use to you don't care or aren't there. It's silly. But you will see them. So if you do like that for the sake of the lols, yeah, I did a thing. By all means, hang out after the first 5 minutes and see who's about, because they're going to be everywhere. Every single time a video comes out. And it's not just me. It's YouTube in general. It's how the world works. Nobody likes a fun sponge, right? This is what they do. You're on stage, right? You're on stage, and it's your time to get on the microphone or whatever it is you're doing. You're a comedian, you're a singer, or you're just telling a story. And you got a whole audience, and they're all intently listening. What's he going to do? What's happening? And one fucking absolute idiot at the front goes, "Ha! He's on stage!" Yes, mate. Everyone is looking at you. Like this. That's the comment section. They're trying to make you look silly in front of your own crowd, and it just doesn't work. Because the actual audience that do want your content don't give a fuck about him. But they still try, and it is funny to see. Some of them, I just think, why the fuck? Who let you out of bed? Go back. So it's a definition of hecklers. I wish it was that intelligent. It's not even a heckler. Boing. Transmute. We came here for those. We got some. I mean, a heckler's generally an attention seeker trying to get a reaction, but it's worse than that. Way, way worse. Next character. Why don't you play some content? I am. Inventory management. Fun sponge. That's a good one. This dude must have some. This is Lazy Bones. 1 bar necro. Designed for all content, but has an infinite archive twist to it. This is where the Corpse Buster or Corpse Burster set was used correctly. Because many people just slapped it on and thought it was going to be OP. It is, but in actual combat, I've made it so this does promote very high single target damage if you want to. And close quarter area of effect as well, because they get hit too. But it's about controlling where your corpses are. Because people have assumed it blows up all corpses. No, 1 every 0.5 seconds. And you can't cast quicker than 1 second, so it's once a second. Here's a fun one. You sound different. Always love hearing that one. Oh, yeah. Hey, you look different today. As opposed to when. You sound different today. You've got different headphones. Those ones are fun. No transmutes. Unlucky. Loads of stuff to sell, though. Inventory management is the true endgame. Spreadsheet add-ons are cheats, though. They are cheats. Who does that anyway? Not allowed. And anyone that is in the chat that does it, it's fine, but it's still not allowed. Tell everyone else it's not allowed. You're fine. You can do it. We won't tell anyone. I need to change these. These are cool as fuck. Look at this. If you haven't seen these already, don't know how, but if you haven't seen these already, these are banging. You saw me do blue stuff? Now I do red stuff. Now I just need it for the rest of the skills. Anyway, he's done. Fucking love that build. You telling mum? Whose mum? He doesn't have transmutes. That's a healer. Yes, that's a healer. Look how ready he is to heal. Would you believe he had a level 14 Master's Staff for the last fuck knows how many years? I didn't even realize. Punk Feet definitely doesn't have transmutes. Used to do it. Missed that more than anything. Fluff combat add-ons. I can figure out when to dodge. Give me an overview for all of my characters' knowledge and inventory. Yeah, that would be nice. Like, well, they've tried before many times, but like a fucking app. But that would interfere. Boing! It would be nice to have a little shop in your house, like a merchant or something, where you could see all your characters and just click on each one and see what's in their bags. Not an out-of-game one, an in-game one. This dude is an absolute chunk. Just a big tank. 56k health, 21k stamina, max resistance is done. That's it. Anyway, transmutes. I'm sure he hasn't got any. I don't know what the hell this is. A box of something. Some tripods. And that's about it. He's got fuck all squared. Next. like a black book, where you can sift through the character pages and see one page of inventory and one of another. Yeah, exactly. This dude hasn't got anything. I don't think he's even got any gear. I think I took it off him. This was the simpler build. You like his name? With Mayos more in the game, that might not be too far out. Nope, that might not be. You might be able to get like a book stand, and you go through the pages, and each one's your character in your house. But if you don't have the housing item, maybe you talk directly to him, and he gives you the knowledge that he has. Pay crowns for that? People would. He's got fuck all on him. Absolutely nothing. Half of his gear. Well, good for you. Next. That's another dump house, by the way. Bought it as soon as it came out. It's the PvP one. That's PvP one. It's the arena one where you have traps. Once you get used to the traps, you can make sure you never take any damage anyway. But I was going to have it as a place where we fight, and then I just chucked loads of paintings and beds and shit in there. Now you can sleep in a trap and look at a painting. This dude has definitely got stuff on him. This is woof. Used this on stream the other day. 2 streams, actually. One of them was a lurk while you work stream, where I had no voice and no camera, and I was Arc 7, I think, and then I just had to leave. It was nearly this stream time. You don't have anything to sell. Okay. Imagery Insight is an amazing add-on, though. Saved me dozens of swaps between characters. Downside is I neglect my oldest creations. Yeah, the thing is, we're talking about overall, like, base game. While add-ons are coming to console eventually, they are in the works at the moment. We're talking about what we currently have. It would be nice to have an in-game viewer for all your characters, for all platforms. Don't need that. How's he got none? All the XP scrolls. Must have something in the mail from one of the runs. Yes, of course he has. Got transmutes there. Happy days. Pick them up in a bit. So that's the thing you have to consider when you're doing this kind of thing. You look at the overall, the wider gauge of it. So all platform base game stuff. Otherwise, if it's just, hey, why didn't someone make an add-on for that? We're only considering PC, and DOS doesn't do that. They've got to make sure it works across the board, which is why they're bringing add-ons to console, so that everyone is on the same level playing field. Just got to be very, very careful how they implement it. File. Put that in the bank. This dude is not going to need it. It says. Next update, you probably will. This is a tank, by the way. I know, he looks weird, doesn't he? He's got a two-hander and a resto staff. How dare you tank? He's a tank. What, like a gimmick tank? No, like a real one. Boing. I demonstrated in this particular video how to make a very, very active and successful tank with different weapons, with the one thing that people miss out on, and that is tank passives for block mitigation. They are tied to sword and board, and they are tied to ice staves. No other weapon skill lines have those mitigation bonuses, but you can gain it by going into here and getting this. It'll make you slower, but you will have the 20% block mitigation, which is equal to that of those particular weapon passives. Yes, they stack, so you can have more if you do have sword and board or ice staff, but generally speaking, that is the one thing that you need, because there are mechanics in the games that are designed deliberately to need that bonus. Otherwise, no matter how much health and resist you have, the mitigation effects are not enough and you will take a one-shot. However, the one thing you do need to consider is that block mitigation, while it is warranted and needed, cost is also an issue, so you have to work around that. So this particular build doesn't have any issues with that because he's got block cost reduction out the nose in the basic form, but then also he's using Vicious Ophidian, which means if you kill stuff around him, he will constantly get stamina back. And he's fast as fuck. Works really well. How does he taunt? Easy. Before they introduced the actual scribe and stuff, this with Tormentor, which actually heals him on the way in and makes pulls actual taunts, not soft ones. So what you're missing is 1% block mitigation. No, not even that. Boing! The 20% mitigation bonus that comes from sword and board and ice staff is what no other weapon styles have. With that, now I have it. Just found it in another place. Anyway, there's more to that in the actual video. If you ignore the AoE side of things, they removed that. Put Malice in the chat. Everything you need to know is there. Absolutely fucking solid. And again, recovery for the group is covered with this because everyone's got extra bonuses here. Recovery out the nose. banging. A very, very different approach to design for tanking, but it works incredibly well. Huge debuffs, extra healing and recovery bonuses for the group, and you can just run around really fucking fast. Plus, resources aren't a problem since they changed Legion Strikes. This here, we run out of juice. This is nuts. Can't run out. While holding block, you can just fill it. Especially if you have an active heal on at the same time. Look. I'm blocking. Love the quirky type of build. Don't insult it by calling it quirky. The game is designed for you to make choices. Here's some choices. Greetings and salutations, Tally, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I nearly said your name wrong. Malisink, thank you very much. Quirky. It's not quirky. It's just not copy and pasted 4 million times because every creator has to have exactly the same build and claim it as new. Quirky. Use the tools in front of you. Anyway, transmutes is what we're looking for. That was going in the bank. He doesn't have any transmutes. Oh, wait. No, he doesn't. Oh, fuck all. Lebonk. Typhus Andromo. He needs a gun, I'm afraid. With a name like that, he needs a gun. I watched K-Power a while back, and she actually called him Typhus, and I heard it. I was like, you might be right. He's still called Typhus. Where is the stuff and things? It makes me wonder if there are any sets that give good heals when you block. There are. Maybe it can be another infinite block combo. You do have sets that do that. Not redistributor. That does technically. But there's... my brain has stopped. I know the set. I can see the fucking procs for it. I can't remember the fucking name. But there is one, yes. There's one that heals you every time you block or once every 3 seconds or so. There are loads of stuff like that in the game. Or loads of things like that in the game. Swap quirky for thoughtful. I'll take that. I will take it. This dude is missing a ring. Delete that. Oh my god. Still got original Mora fucking rings from the original ESO when it first came out. Fucking wars. Why are you carrying all this old shit? This build is not finished. This was supposed to be Harvester. It was used, but then I took all his stuff off and replaced it with other shit for the time being because... Oh my god, which build took it? Polar Express, I think? Now Polar Express was Nature's Bounty as well, and now he's got none of his gear on him because Venom took it. See how the gear rotates around characters? Rach, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Joy of being bad is I can use any build without drastically impacting my performance. Oh dear, that was a good one. Right, transmutes. No, because he hasn't been used for 652,000 years. Dump him. Put Harvester in the chat, by the way, if you want the build. That one doesn't really need an update, but it's quite old. That was the first video I demonstrated the Zerblight 1 million DPS thing. I stacked loads of target dummies together. Then Claw did it with about 200 target dummies in his house. Did it on PTS as well with loads and loads of actual buff dummies and then broke it. It was interesting. Thank you for the link. This. Let me check the skills. This is hot sauce. I think. Got the ring on? Yep. This one's been updated. It still works perfectly fine, but it's been updated anyway. I'm merging it with Burn. And making a whole new thing. No transmutes. Rip. Next. I think I like Quirky. Quirky has more personality and it more often fun in my opinion.
Drinks all around.
I don't like it. Because it dismisses your level of professionalism and ability to understand, create, and promote and even teach what it is you teach. When people usually put fun in front of something, it's normally from a negative perspective to make you feel bad about something that you produce and dismiss its quality. Crisps! Sitting there all sad with a pack of crisps, trying not to eat them. Scott been looking mighty fine. And he's got a tail. This is definitely not Sub-Zero, because anyone that says that is wrong, because I made this first and they stole it from me. That's how it works in the world. He's on Tempest at the moment, actually. Tempest is basically nature's bounty with an OS tank and no seats. Anyway, he's got to have transmutes. Repair? Nope, don't need to. No transmutes at all? Back in the mail. Surely he went into Infinite Archive. That was from previous ones. Apparently not. Remember, fun and effective can both be in the same sentence. People will make you believe that they can't, but they can. That's the trick. It's wordplay, but it's wordplay due to stupid people on the internet, that's all. Cat's having a fit. This dude definitely hasn't got any stones on him. Ah! People in the chat, remember the conversation the other day about Sinbad? You remember? How many people remember this? Outside of that, how many people remember Sinbad, Eye of the Tiger? Remember when I was really distraught that people hadn't actually remembered it or known it or recognized what it was or anything like that? Nobody ever That is when I realized that years and years and years of this particular build, fashion at least, had gone to waste. Because nobody realized that this was designed to look as close as possible to the boatman in that particular movie. You know, the big bronze or whatever the fuck it is, Minotaur that rows the boat. Do you see it now? Fucking hell. Give up. That's as close as I could get at the time. Obviously, there's loads more fashion now, but still, this was the gold. Who just shouted yeah? Who's in my fucking house? Nobody. Did you just shout yeah? You should be back to work shouting fucking yeah. Totally over your head. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Look it up. Look up Sinbad Eye of the Tiger and look up the Minotaur in that and you'll see. Stones, none. Still got the non-perfected version before perfected was a thing. Fucking hell. Let's do it. Ready. Still got the stuff on Holofang. That isn't part of your build. That is just slapped on there because I found it. Half of this stuff is on other characters. Rip. Still mega. Look at him. Got no skills on. Because they were taken off as well because skills were changed. This dude has not had any treatment since it was last in a video. Need to revisit that. Nothing wrong with the build. Just took all his stuff off and put it on other things. Save on transmute, you see. Next, off balance is already checked. Farm face is already checked. This dude is my main. I'm going to go to him. Did Tiger and was immediately sidetracked to Rocky. Most people usually are. Rocky was later. Quite a bit later, actually. 5 years, maybe more. Okay, so. In the mail, we've got this and this. Stones. 10. Another 10. We're now up to 190. That is enough to do what I need to do with the new and improved and changed and altered and updated and awesome Lazy Sorc, which I'm not going to tell you about because it's on Patreon Early Access, and if you want to watch it, go watch it. And if you don't, it will be live tomorrow. Keep hinting at it. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. I have enough transmutes, I think. Let me do numbers in my head. Maybe I don't. One I don't need to mess with. What does that mean? It's a 1-bar build. You know I don't need to make the ring again. Shady McMilkman, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Maybe? I don't need anywhere near that many transmutes. Where Harry Hostelman's the animator. Yes, correct. I was talking about it on stream and nobody fucking remembered it. Apart from one person. It was soul destroying. I couldn't believe it. I posted on Twitter. I had a saber-toothed tiger in Conan and it was a stuffed one. And it was sitting on top of a rock. And I looked at it. I was like, Oh my god, it's the fucking scene from Sinbad with all the ice behind it and everything. It was frozen, wasn't it? The saber-toothed tiger was frozen. Posted on Twitter. Go have a look. Put exclamation point socials in the chat. And I expected, don't know what I fucking expected actually. I expected people to spot it. It's like, oh, this is gonna get them. This is such a good idea. Nobody got it. Nobody. That's the world we live in. Thought, what about Cleve? Does anyone notice the fashion for Cleve? Does anyone know where it comes from? Did he realise it's the boatman in fucking Sinbad? No. Big fat zero again. So, fuck you anyway. Go play Fortnite. Couldn't believe it. Remember Clash of the Titans? Not the same. Very good, but not the same. Turtles, what? You have to go watch it now because it's a classic. You've unlocked some memories. G's, Sinbad, Xena, Odyssey, the legendary Journey to Hercules. I mean, technically, but Sinbad is like 20 years prior. Boing! Although they were good. Okay? You'll love it. I'm sure you can watch it on fucking YouTube or something. Someone would have uploaded it to try and be famous. Like, hey, here's my YouTube channel. I'm a YouTuber now. I uploaded a pirate video. That's where we are now. Years ago, you get the police knocking on your door going, I hear you got pirate videos. Can I have some? And now they just post it on YouTube. You'll find it. You will. Right, where am I going? Making the stuff and things. It was late 70s, I believe. Correct. And obviously, Xena was not. She was not 70s. She's 90s. Same time as Charmed and shit like that. That was what it was. You either watched Charmed or you watched Hercules. Hercules was mega. That was that really, really cheap Sunday afternoon Sky One shit. Which everybody still loves. That and Stargate, which ended up a bit shit. Xena's classic 90s. Yeah, yes. Correct. Boing! Boing! Right, now I have enough transmutes. I need to make sure I've got enough materials. I'm loosely going over what I need for the build without exposing what I am going to use. So, we need to go shopping. All the way to Costa del Gratwood. Remember Stargate? So, Stargate the movie was really, really good. It seemed really, really good. It was good in its time. And they had a series of it as well. The series did start well. The mid parts was quite good. And then it ended, well, finished wherever it fucking ended. A little bit. But I haven't watched it for a very, very long time. It's probably still good. Someone give me a good Templar Khajiit name. I don't think that's how it works. I think you have to make your own name. Oh, man. There's too many catnip jokes. Make your own. The series is what my mum watched all the time. Ah, that makes sense. Cat guy person. Yeah. Call it nip nip. What am I looking for? Druax. You watch them all? Are they still good? Because I haven't watched them for fucking years. I don't have that much money on me. Shit. Bank. Le bonk. Typhus, come here.
Speak with me.
Howl of the Furball. Get off my stage. Make your own name. Withdraw. Yes, please. Gold. 100k. Don't need 100k, but we'll take it anyway, just so we've got some spare change. Bear in mind, and this I shouldn't have to explain this, but I'll let the ESO community know this, just in case there are some people out there that think that they're really cute. In MMOs, edgy names have been a thing since before you were born. Just putting that out there. In ESO, if you try to be too edgy, they'll nuke your name or they'll ban you. So be bloody careful. And here's the thing. If it's, well, I wonder if it's edgy. If your brain did that, it's already too far. And that's it. Just move on. You can make a funny name without being a twat. Rewatched Angle, that was still good. Is that what you meant? Found a name that means Khajiit lore. Mighty in Khajiit lore. Excellent. Congratulations. Now, you have meaning behind your character. Maybe you need a backstory one day. That's a segue that you can get into soon. Keep it on the website. Put website in the chat. And just follow Tony Silver. Give her a shout out. Steve. Steve the cat. I think Garfield works. You know it's smooth? Thought so. Coming soon. DesignerGaming.com. Boing. Stop running around in circles doing Steel Tornado. You need to go into your mail and pick up that stuff that you just got so that you are prepared for the stuff and things. Website link, thank you very much. Just go into Greek mythology and pick a name that suits the character personality. We've already gone too far with it. Someone just jumped on stage and went, hey, listen to me! And then you did. You fell for it. They've got a name now. It's done. Rap, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Boing, boing. There are some funny names, though. Well, some are funny. Some are just stupid. I love running around to see who's got shit names. Not too many edgy ones today. Like Terminator. I've said this on stream before, but Terminator 11111 because Terminator 11110 was taken. Imagine. Imagine that. Imagine you being so desperate that you have to have that name that you change the number. Stay out. It's pretty wet. Stay out. Definitely. House. You go to my house. Collections. He's done ninjas. Miss Brick, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a ninja button. Batman exit. Such a cool character. That must be the water. Surely not. See, this is the reason why some people facepalm all the time. Or why Instagram shorts are repeated or duplicated by multiple accounts with someone having a reaction to it. How many monitors do you have? You asked me that last time. Please answer the question that I asked you. Why do you want to know? Right, reference. You got it? No shit. Transmute. No. Reconstruct. Technically speaking, in a few hours, it's going live anyway. And you need the video in order to know what you're supposed to be doing. So whatever I do doesn't make a difference. You told me to say hello, not why do I want to know. I did. And you still didn't say hello. I told you how many I had. And I asked why you wanted to know, and you still didn't answer. Your memory's shit. I like using the same first name for all my characters with different last names fitting their theme or feel I want for them. Makes it easy when someone says, hey, my dude's name, I just need to know the one name. Fair. I used to use the same last name on MMOs for all my characters. Adnam, welcome to the stream. You said hello this time. Anyway, why did you want to know? Technically speaking, I use 2. I've got 3, but I use 2 for streaming. The third one's mostly if I just want to sit on the game on its own, but technically I use this one anyway, so I haven't managed to finish all this up. But 2 at the moment, 1 up vertically and 1 horizontally. I should use all 3, but I've been lazy and haven't got it all set up. Back to the corner. Don't you just read that one? Barbosa's in the corner again. I mean, the corner's free at the moment because Unforgiven Car Park isn't there. Just curious? Fair. I need to replace them. They're fucking old, dude. Really fucking old. Just, they work, and that's it. But when it comes to quality, while they're decent, they do need an upgrade massively. Miss Brick, 13 months on the bounce. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. You are a legend. I can't believe you've been here for 30 months. Aren't you bored yet? Aren't you insulted enough? Do you want me to try harder? That's a joke, people, for fuck's sake. I have to ride off the back of stupid people on Facebook. Otherwise, where would we be? Stupid people are needed. Otherwise, who are you going to laugh at? Speedster, how you doing? Here's a button. Still didn't pick these materials up. Fuck it. Do you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to start making it. Don't look at me. Was that third person or a first person statement? But that's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? PvP stuff. Yes. We would laugh at comedians then. I mean, you would, but they wouldn't have much material, would they? Consider this, right? If comedians couldn't use stupid people to make jokes, what would they do? Because most jokes are about things that are real and dumb. Bland, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I wasn't calling you dumb. Just good timing. What would you do? I watched Michael McIntyre stuff today, and he was talking about how stupid some words are. How it doesn't make sense that two things that mean the same are spelt different. Like two names are spelt differently, but are the same. Like some words mean one thing and sound another. And stupid people do this, that, and it's all the same thing. It's all stupid. If you had no stupid to make fun of, where would the jokes come from? Cat Williams doesn't do dumb people jokes. Doesn't use dumb people to make jokes for all his jokes. Some he does. I can't argue that. In retrospect, you are right about it. You have to find something dumb or just hard to fathom in order to make a joke out of it. Otherwise, it's not going to be funny. But it also has to be relatable. It has to make sense. Riansu, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Could you please tell me if the pirate costume bundle is in the store yet, if you don't mind? You mean, can I search the store for you? Unfortunately not. I'm going to tell you why. Because if I sate those requests for one person, and then the other 229 people ask me to do that as well, for them, that wouldn't be fair if I said no. I mean, it would be, because I can decide to do that. But someone is going to go, well, you did it for him. Why don't you do it for me? I want blood. So, no, I'm not checking the store. You can log in and have a look. But off the top of my head, not sure. Where did I get to? Ninja button? Press it. It's a simple request. And I'm not mad at it at all. But if I do that once, I set a rod for my own back, and then people will demand blood. You will get hashtag offended people in chat that I have to fucking argue with.
Listen!
You listen up. Are you going to fart? Chicken attack.
Chicken attack.
Fair enough.
Chicken attack.
I'll take it. Thank you very much for the chicken attack. Much appreciated. But Speedster, I don't know off the top of my head. I couldn't tell you, dude. No idea. He farted after all. The chicken attack made it come out. Double fart. Just look, the pirate costume is there. There you go. Blanford's check for you, Speedster. Now you know. Do you see how easy it is to do that? If you don't know something, just say, I don't know. Imagine that. Instead of being full of shit. Engage brain. Hold on. I got files in my brain I have to go through and I have to find the right one. And I've just found it. Gold Dragon fart as well. 3 farts. Thank you for the fart. You'll never hear that on any other stream. You never hear thank you for the fart. Because people don't do that. And if they do, they copied. So don't watch them. I'm joking. I never tell people to don't watch anyone anymore. Watch whoever the fuck you like. If you like watching someone that makes you laugh or makes you cry or makes you feel bad about your life choices, or you just decide you want to put it on because it's fuck all else on TV, it's your choice. How dare you making me laugh on top of my head? I don't know class. What can I do? I thought you were in a fucking corner anyway. Just looked at pirate costume in there, 3,200. Fucking hell. I have these in the bank already. Just made that. Thank you very much. Excellent. See? Speedster understood. Perfectly fine for me to say the words I said. And someone else was helpful anyway. Win-win. Imagine that. So now people don't demand blood out of me, and Speedster still got what he wanted. And Blanfer is engaging with someone in the chat. It's win-win-win. Always need more people in the kitchen. No, you don't, because last time you kicked people out and told them that they weren't washing pots enough. Buddha's the local chef, by the way. Especially on the Conan servers, he is known as the chef. Put Conan in the chat if you want to know more about it. I have 4 different individual servers, Xbox, PlayStation, and PV for RP PvP on Patreon. They are locked to Patreon supporters only that have the Battle Pass, but there is one that is public, and it's a Blitz server for PlayStation. And there, we have the rules set to full-on fucking hardcore. Very, very difficult to get started. And if you want a challenge, that is the right place for you to be. It resets every 30 days. Too many cooks, too many cooks. Depends on how much food you want. I must have a spare set somewhere. This needs to be locked. This needs to be locked. Wrong one. Cat, why are you under my legs? Do not bite me. That should work for now. Le bonk. Any feet? Maybe I can find one on the market. I can't make it from transmutes because I don't have enough pieces. Enough stones even. Don't have stones. Don't really want to delete any of that stuff, so fuck wiggling those. I'm going to the bank as well. What are these? I had those. Pots don't need to go in the bank. He's already got tons. All these keys. Vault keys. Should go use those. Or just wait until I go in there again in the dungeon, find it, and then open some chests at the end and get the secret boss. That would be mega. Right, let's see if we can find them on the market. They're going to be expensive as fuck, but it's going to save me transmutes. I've got a few left, but not enough to make the whole thing. Technically speaking, if you've got the full book, you can do it for 25 per item, but I don't. So, it's expensive. It's 46 per one. Tackle bar in a guild hall. Dude, I don't want something that's going to explode into shrapnel. I want proper, substantial food. Not crisps with meat in it. And there's 225 that's here. How about 225 farts? Can you do that? Can you do that? Can you fart 225 times? Without getting hit by a global cooldown? Boing. If you can, first of all, I pity anyone in your space, because now they can't breathe. And also, don't you dare tell me you didn't shart. You did. There's no way you're doing 225 and not shitting yourself. Wrong one. Thank you for the fart. Farts are funny. I don't give a shit who says otherwise. If you don't find farts funny, you're dead behind the eyes. You have no sense of humor whatsoever. Your mum's disappointed. I need to find boots. And I also need to find a divine one, which I'm not going to find because they're going to be too expensive. Look at this, people. Look at this. You know why? Oh, the weapons and the jewelry are more expensive. Yeah, because stupid people tell you this is the only way to play. Look. Look at this shit. There's fucking tons of them. It's not tons, it's 5. Yes, that's 5 whole builds, potentially, if that's all people need. We are looking for... trades. Thank you for the farts, thank you for the farts, thank you for the farts. Who is it? Coach Astronaut, Tony Silver, Buddha, Barbosa, Swift, and Sawkill, and Speedster, all farting. Why is Raddy saying hello to me? Raddy just snuck up behind me and said hello. It's not creepy at all, is it? When you're on stream for 2 hours almost and someone stands there behind you and goes, hello. It's hi. Hi. It's a proper fart fest? It is. Swift had 2 farts. Jacob with a fart as well, thank you very much. Remember what I was doing.
How may I serve?
You may look for the thing that I'm looking for. Oh my god. What was that? Turtle Swanson just did a fucking huge wet fart and beat the bit skull with it. Just got the one up. Thank you very much for that horrendous wet fart. That one costs 1,000 bits, people. Your bits contribute towards your ninja stars. Your first one's at 1,000. That is fucking funny. Oh my god. Thank you very much indeed. Beer and cake in the chat, people. We hit one of the goals. What a fucking legend. In the meantime, while you're farting your asses off, I need to go and get a drink because I cannot fucking breathe. Bear with me. Fart and fart and fart. Keep going. Count when I come back. I counted about 6. I had to get a drink. I was sitting there dry as fuck. But anyone watching this back is going to watch me eat my lip for the last fucking hour. I'm dying. Stream is going to need Amber Pure sponsor soon. Yeah, probably. Oh dear, I forget. Thank you for the fart. What have you done? If you got bits to waste, go to the sound alerts. 1,000 bits for a really, really, really wet one. Turtle Swatter just did it a moment ago. That was fucking epic. And I'm going to press the button for this. Congratulations, you hit the bits goal. Boots. Fuck is the feet? Feet. I love how it's boots, but you look for feet. Why don't you look for boots? Nope, none. Man of Flood, welcome to the stream. I love it how you introduce yourself by coming in and saying your name. It's like, hey, I've arrived. No one knows who you are. This is what happens when I make bean soup in the slow cooker. Gross, dude. DJ, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm joking, by the way, Mana. But then again, you don't normally have a conversation. You just come in and say your name. I've seen you do it in multiple streams anyway. Fun times. Pokemon posting? Do it. Do you know what? Some of those names are questionable. Like, do you know the one that used to make me laugh? Coffin.
Bring me business.
I have no idea why, but his voice and just flying around going coffin, 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 coffin. For some reason, it made me fucking laugh. Even more than peek at you.
May I be?
Weird. Also, it's really funny how they can all only ever say their name, but they can understand each other. Yeah. Pika, pika, pika. Coffin, coffin, coffin. Ah. How? How do you know what he just said? I disagree. Pirate with a fart, thank you very much. Much appreciated. This is where someone comes in with a huge list of lore about why Pokemon understand each other. It's not relevant. It's just a joke. Fart stream? Yeah, everyone's rinsing their points. And their pants. We're going to find one, by the way. We are going to find one. Where's... Ahaha! 50k. We'll come back. I don't want to pay 50k for that. You fucking swindler. Let me explain. No. Pika, Pika, Pikachu. Ah, understood. Got it. And also, Ash speaks to the Pokemon in English, and they understand him in their own name. 50k again, swindler. Bug off. But it was the same person. Actually, why the fuck? I must have missed loads there. There's no way I went through all of them that quickly. Different person. I missed a couple of vendors, I think. Either that or he's just really fast. We'll check again. Price should come with a red soul. Price should come with a fucking house. A whole house just for you. Cool as fuck. Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. Cool name. Next.
This is taking longer than
Did I check this one last time?
What can I...
Fuck it. 50k is 50k. I'm demonstrating the bloody build once it's done anyway, so I don't really care. I don't have enough transmutes. I've got enough materials to gold it out.
Chicken attack.
Who was that with the chicken attack? Clown Prince, you broke the game. We were doing farts. Thank you for the chicken attack. Much appreciated. Oh, don't steal that. You don't need it. You counted 25 farts. Did you count it all by yourself? How? You don't have that many fingers. Doesn't make sense. I'm already broke something again. Pokemon use some kind of low-level telepathy, clearly. They must do. That must be how they make humans so well. And they hide in a ball all day. Even the giant ones. Stop counting 13 for cognitive reasons. You shit yourself. You got 2 invested and you shit yourself. There's a few people in the chat that went and had a sit-down wee just in case. Wait, you're not meant to have 25 fingers. You are not. You are not. If you have that many... I mean, congratulations, I guess, but you're not supposed to. Upgrade. Improvement. Done. Boing. In Le Bonk. Had to count on my toes. While that is funny, so Riley does have 25 fingers and he realizes he's not supposed to, but you thought it perfectly normal to be able to count on your hands and toes as well to reach 25. Buddha, you have an extra arm. Fingers, toes, ears, nipples, and oh, you count all of them. They any appendages now or any blemishes count. Ears count. How does a nipple count as a limb? Or appendages. They really don't. I don't think that counts. I think that's just there. You know the purge based on Conan? Yep. Well, since starting, I have figured out a doorway for the teleporter. Oh, nice. So 2 hours? Really not sure what I just walked into. You walked into a stream that is here every single day. And it's still here every single day. That's what happened.
Hello there.
Lent them a hand out of the stockpile. Ah, one of those humans you made had a defect, so you dumped the body and kept the hand. Perfectly normal thing to do. And just about make 25 as long as you're male. Dear oh dear. But yeah, Buddha found it perfectly normal to count on his hands and toes. Oh, sorry, fingers and toes and reach 25. Do you know you've got 11? This is bad, but I remember this as a kid. Do you know you got 11 of these? 11 of these? My dad used to do this all the time. You know, you've got 10. No, you've got 11. Look. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't make the rules. Boing! Had that when I was... When did he fucking tell me? I must have been about 5 or 6. And I was like... I haven't! And he went, count them again. He went 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like... No! And that was me at 5. I was like, you're wrong. Definitely wrong. You're definitely wrong. You are. But how did you do that? It was like magic. Funny as fuck. I've read that one already. Refine all this stuff while we're here. Before I swap characters. Extract. What do I need? Stamina. I'm not going to tell you too much because tomorrow's a release day anyway, and I will hint at my own stuff because I can. There's people in the chat that don't know how to fucking use the keyboard now because they're like, hang on, if and they're counting their fingers. Like, shit, I can't do keys anymore. Everything's in the wrong place. Funny and intellectual. It's fucking funny.
How can I?
Feats need to go in the bank. Glyphs need to go in the bank. Potion's already there. We should be good. I keep biting my lip. I've been biting it for the last hour so bloody much because I ended up bloody dry. Got a fan blast in my face. And now, it's just a habit. Savage, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dude, we've been talking about actually fucking everything. There is no actual subject matter at the moment. It's all fucked up. A moment ago, we found out that Buddha has 25... I'm on the wrong character. 25 fingers and toes. They said hi because I have a really shit day and I just tuned in just in time for comic relief. You have. Thank you for brightening the day. You're welcome. That will be 20 grand. Actually, 19. Because we made 1k already. Put support in the chat. You can read up on it. I had a shit year too. Trying to recover from fucking huge amounts of debts that were incurred while moving and life-changing and all the rest of it. Plus 2 fucking surgeries that were really unfortunate, but I had to pay for the bastards. Don't worry. I'm out of the woods now. I recovered, but the bank didn't. But Blandford, that's all we need. That'll do it. Goal met. Thank you very much. Boing, boing. Savage, you know you can always come in here and laugh or cry. Some people cry. That's why we have this. We have that just in case. CGI Shadow farted again. You have farted multiple times. I would go check yourself just in case. Because something might have happened. There's so many different builds on this fucking character. It's getting ridiculous now. Why have you... You've got the other stat. We need to go to the other house. For those that have been here earlier. Yep. We need to do it. I know, he's epic, isn't he? You don't want me to cry. I'm not a pretty cry. Nobody is. Clicks tin cup. Gold for the poor. Gold kind sir. Wild Saber, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I figured it out. Was logged into the wrong email. This is the part where we say about boundaries and about where we say that private conversations don't get said out loud, especially security-based ones with email addresses and stuff on live stream in front of a live audience where the world can watch. But also, glad you got it fixed. Enjoy Miss Brick. She was trying to get access to the video while she does have the Patreon perk, and it wasn't working because she wasn't logged in. We got there. My bad. Yeah, we leave the personal stuff off the stream because no one else in the chat knows that we had that conversation until I just had to underline it. But glad you got there. Enjoy it. You're going to fucking love it. It is banging. And I'm hinting at it today by mildly going over all the stuff and things without actually mentioning too much. People that are watching intently will figure stuff out, but they won't have everything yet. People that aren't will still need it. This is a new scene that I made for No Good Reason. Why are you hovering in the air? Why are you hovering in the air? Stop hovering in the air. Go back in the box. Surface drag off. No. You should be on the floor. Why is she fucking flying? I'm trying to push this down to the ground. And it's not doing it. Gotta move it around now. Align. Yes, please. Place on the floor. Go on the floor. Finally. Anyway. Now, we've got an epic scene where these are beating up the bad guy. They're not beating up the bad guy. They're going to die. Like, I'll never mention on the stream that I posted 2 messages in the wrong Discord yesterday, which made me look like a lunatic. Everybody looks like a lunatic on Discord. It's fine. I've got to go back to work. Now in Lurk initiated. Excellent. Cool statues. Thanks. Aren't they mega? You can turn them off too. Look. Oh no, she's dead. Don't worry. Oh no, he's dead. They're cool as fuck. Anyway, where was I? Bank. Convenient that we've got one here. Oh, these are the cool things that I managed to acquire. I had nowhere to put them, so I chucked them in here. Aren't they all? Listen. Different sounds when you walk on different materials. How cool is that? Well, yeah, obviously that's metal, so obviously it makes a different sound. Not obviously, they have to program that in, you know. It's good that they think of it, because some games don't. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Bank.
How can I?
How can I help? LeBonk, we need all the stuff and things. Thank you very much. Gotta go. Have a good night. Gravy, thank you for watching. Massively appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who went to leave the stream. Much appreciated. Brassian Stranglers. Remember when I made that video called Cheesy Sork? That video that isn't a build, but I was just demonstrating how you're about to be hit with a wave of dummy manipulators. And I demonstrated what they were going to do. Do you have any idea how many people have got into the comment section and gone, is this build viable? It's not a build. It was the Easy Sork with that mythic on, demonstrating what people are going to show you. And they did, and everyone decided to tell you that it was a valid way to do things. Oh fucking hell. I pre-warned you. 50,000 views on that video. I pre-warned you that bullshit was coming. And then the bullshit came out and everybody sucked up anyway. Correct program and sound capture? Yes. They go the extra mile in those immersive pieces of content, like the voiceover of every NPC in the game. They're different. But yes, they are sounds. And they do put the effort in, obviously. But it's just cool. That's what it is. Don't need any of this stuff. Look at all these scripts. They're amazing, aren't they? Look how many there are. Soul gems, millions of them. 1.1k on my character and 16k in the bank. Why? Because they can. That's the only reason. I'm looking for something and I can't find the fucking thing. Where is it? Or maybe I picked it all up. Or not. How many people are paying close attention? How many people already know? And how many people are excited for the video tomorrow? Bear in mind, listen very carefully to this. All the gear and no idea on builds will not make things function correctly. You will get some of the perks from it, but you won't get the full thing. Intricate details for how it's set up when it comes to passives, perks, bonuses, glyphs, and all this kind of shit. All the different bits and pieces make up what the outcome is. If you try to wiggle any of it, you will get dramatically different results. That's the only way I can underline it. I did mention in the video, and you'll hear this in there tomorrow, that just trying to copy the stat sheet won't make it work properly. And I've experienced this as feedback from multiple people. I don't think it really counts as feedback. I think it counts as stupid people talking. If you're one of those people, don't worry. Everybody gets called stupid. Where's the stat sheet? I'm not showing you. There is a quick clip of it in there, but I'm not deliberately doing a stat section. Since you're here in the live stream, I'll explain why. Because everything I do has a reason. Even though people look at me and they're like, well, you must be stupid. Because you swear all the time and you wear a chain. And you live in fucking Norwich. No, far from stupid. There's a reason for it. I haven't put stats in the video because there are several different variables in the game that do not show in the stat sheet. So if you're one of those people that goes, well, don't really have that gear, don't really have that gear, I'm just going to match the stats, you will fail at making that build perform properly. The stats mean far less in this game than people think. And if you're trying to match the stats, just put on the right stuff. An example. So, you're familiar with the Lazy Sorc. See this here? This bonus at the end? If you match those stats for that set, congratulations, you can probably do it with multiple sets in the game. But that 5th piece bonus doesn't show. Where's that? Not even close. Anyway, Killer, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Curious to game crossplay at PS and PS5. No, it's not. Me. Put me in, coach. I'm level 6 on ES. You're on PSEU as well? What the fuck? Going through Greymore DLC and I don't have mark off any kind souls. Feel like giving a bro a gift. Stares at you with all the puppy eyes. Nope. I give away stuff when I give them away. I definitely don't give them when people ask. I did 100 and... Actually, more than that. Nearly 200. I think I did 187 giveaways in one stream. You just got to be when it happens. Later when he said the build is rubbish because it didn't perform out on the dummy. Right? Oh, man. I'm glad you reminded me of that. This is for those that didn't hear it or haven't been around to hear it. I had a short where I nuked a boss in Infinite Archive or something, and there was a comment. And I'll loosely paraphrase it, but I think I'm very, very accurate to what it said. It said, yeah, it works in content, but bet it's crap on the dummy. I don't know what you want anymore. I don't know what you want anymore. The 1 million plus damage. That was a good one. No, it wasn't that. That was a good video, but no, it wasn't that one. It was a Templar build, and I was smashing the crap out of stuff in content, and it was in a short. And some dickhead decided to tell me that, yeah, it's great that it works in content, but I bet it's shit on the dummy. Like, it's still trying to make out that it's somehow shit. Like, dude, the dummy is what people hump to pretend that they'll be viable in content. You just watched it in content, slap faces. You confirm that it slap faces. You're happy about it. And then you go backwards and go, yeah, but shit on dummy, innit? If it's working in the content, it doesn't need the fucking dummy. The practice area is irrelevant now because it fucking works. Yeah, you might score every game. You might score every game. You might be the best striker out there. You might be the best one. But I bet you can't weave a ball through cones. Fuck off. Honestly, that was a real comment from someone that actually thought they were smart. I thought, fuck me. I'm just going to go back to bed. I wake up to that on YouTube every day sometimes. Practicing the game, practicing the dummy. I haven't been in a dummy for 3 years. Here's the thing. I had someone once before. They were like, yeah, well, you need to show dummy demonstrations. First of all, I don't. The reason I don't is because I've done this for many, many years. Started the channel showing that shit. I know it's irrelevant. I know it doesn't get the fucking views because nobody's fucking interested in it. The only people that are actually interested in it are the ones that skip that section. They don't watch you do your rotation to confirm that you can do your own build. They go straight to the end to see the screenshot of the number and decide whether they're better than you or not. It's fucking useless. It's so broad because skill is a real thing in this game, and it's from here to here as to how far apart they are. So everyone's going to get different stuff anyway, so I'll give you a gauge of what to expect. I don't expect you to hit the same as me on something that is designed to hit really fucking hard, if it is, because I made it. Of course you're not going to get the same. So I give you a gauge, because then you're going to be pushing towards a certain area on there, but you might be mildly happy about the fact that you got over the gauge that I said was there. That might be done on purpose. You know, like when you barter with someone, you tell them something way too high, so you bring them back down. You get that. I had someone in the comments before, they were like, well, we need to see it. Ready? You need to watch me do this and hold heavy attack. And every 10 seconds, do this again. And hold a heavy attack the whole time. And every 10 seconds, do this again. You need to watch that. You need to get a job. Gatekeepers and dummy build, because otherwise you can't ask for screenshot and do DPS, humiliate you. Indeed. I don't show that shit anymore because I know how redundant it actually is for the audience. It's a waste of time. So I do that stuff in the background. The people in Patreon Discord, the secret ninjas, they'll occasionally get stuff that I will put forward, reference, demonstrate, whatever. They'll see that. But in the video, it is a waste of my time and it is a waste of yours. I don't need to sit there and go over and over and over and over and then demonstrate that in a video for you to skip it anyway. And it won't help anyone. The most creators don't pass themselves. Pass isn't even how you use it. That's also true, actually. They get other people to do it, or they get someone with macros that is going to get banned, or they do it on PTS. But that's not even how you use the P word anyway. It's not a pass. It's a screenshot of a number at the end of you humping a dummy. Passing in its actual definition is way more than that. But as I would put one part in a video I'd skip. People do. They always did. I get the metrics for that. I see that they get skipped. I see that people don't pay attention to it. I see the vast majority of people don't actually fucking care. They just want to play the game and have a build that works. Especially if it's designed to be balanced. And I've looked at the numbers over 8 years worth of doing this for a living. Especially since I started out showing DPS checks and stuff and DPS tests as someone that could go really, really high at that point in time as well. It doesn't work out. The only people that watch it are the ones that don't give a shit about it. And when I say they don't give a shit about it, I mean they're not going to use the build. They're just there to see if you can get more than them or not. That's all the gauge is. It's a dick swinging section. It's not relevant. So don't bother. That stuff is done. That is tested, obviously, for the purpose of the build within its own constraints and what it's supposed to be designed for. But the actual, here's 4 minutes worth of me holding heavy attack and putting down a fucking wall of elements. You don't need to fucking see that. Watch this. Wall down, heavy attack. There you go. Now I know how to use the build. Done! No hit back, never got the block roll or deal with mechanics. Numbers are easy to crunch on a static object. They're also very easy to manipulate based on the variables present. You can build around that and heighten it or inflate it, and people do, regardless of what you think I'm saying, because that's made up in your own head there. People do that all the time. It's the same as putting a car on a fucking dyno and going as far as you possibly can on it, testing it to its absolute flat-out speed limits, and then you can't even fucking use it anyway. Where are you going to do it? You can't do that on a track either, because it's not going to happen. You haven't got straight long enough. It's just one of those things where the fun can be seeing how far you can push something, as in how many numbers you can get on a dummy. The fun can be there. But to then claim its validity in content when you have to take off all the fucking gear sets, swap it all around, change all your food, change all your potions and everything to then play it, you're not playing that anymore. That's like putting a car on a fucking dyno, getting 210 out of it, and then changing the engine before you go on the track to a lower one, because that makes more sense and that's safer. Or doing a qualifying lap in a Ferrari and turning up in a Mini. You changed everything before you got to the actual content. And that happens so much. I'm not confusing people with it. Fuck that. Do you happen to have a video that explains how light, heavy, and media attack works? Weaving or any other niche things? A pal was saying the other day that they couldn't find a video for it. Yeah, of course I do. Put beginner in the chat. There's a series there called How to Get Good. One of them has got Weave Like a Pro as the thumbnail with the Ascendant Lord on the front. That will teach you light and heavy attacks. Or I can teach you now. See this? That's a light attack. Technically speaking, there's a 700 millisecond cooldown between how fast you can fire these, which is why you can't go any quicker than that. But all light attacks are slightly different, mildly different, but technically count it as a second. Okay? Instant cast skills. This here, skills, anything that says at the top there, cast time instant, which is this, even this. They are all instant. If it says channel or cast time, with it being longer, that is not an insta-cast ability. So they still have the same global cooldown, but you can't fire them as fast because you're going through a channel, depending on the skill. Now, while they have a 1 second gap between them, can't fire it any faster. Look, cannot fire any faster. This is on a separate timer. So this is one timer, this is the other. So what you do is you fire this while waiting for this. And then you end up with this. And that ribbon there, listen. But any instacast skill is exactly the same. That's all you need to do. Time that perfectly and press them at exactly that timing and you will never fail it. With any skill, even damage shield. Damage shield, wall, damage shield again. Well, I've run out of juice anyway, but same thing. It's timing. One has one global cooldown, one has another, and you weave them in between each other. So you fill the empty gap with something that isn't on a same timer. Now, that being said, heavy attacks also have a global cooldown. Obviously, relatively similar, but they take longer to channel. And people don't understand that you can queue skills up. Where's the fucking dummy? Do I have a dummy in here? Probably not. We'll go to another house. I'll do this quickly. Notable homes, we'll go there. Not destroy your ego, you don't need that, but I have several builds across my characters for different content creators. Yours are the ones that I feel mature and from someone that actually plays the game. Thank you very much. You mean they work? I appreciate you not mentioning names, because obviously we don't slam other people. That's not the point. We just generalize the fact that lots of different content exists. They're designed for content. The way I test things is irrelevant. That is actually demonstrated inside Patreon Discord sometimes, but this is how you heavy attack animation cancel. Not animation cancel, sorry. Weave. Animation cancel is this. Basically, when you do this, as I showed earlier, I'm casting the light attack underneath the animation. That's not cheating. He does a whizzy thing with a stick, but the skill's already fired. In the game, in code if you like, that has already registered and fired. But he's still moving, where you can stop the movement. Or fire from underneath it. So that is what this is. Or you can actually cancel it with a block and shit like that, which is irrelevant. There's no point in doing that at the moment, because why? Why would you need to? You can, though. Anyway, the heavy attack stuff. Really, really simple. You see this? This is the heavy attack. Surprise. If you hold on to it and don't let go, it will cast a second heavy attack straight after the last one is finished with perfect global cooldown. You'll never fail it, right? Same applies to skills. I'll wait for him to get back up. Listen to this very carefully. This is in the video as well. If you want to perfectly weave with heavy attacks, especially if you are on a heavy attack build, whatever that broadly means, because let's face it, there's 5 other skills, and heavy attack happens to be the 6th one. Anyway, this wall of elements. I want to maintain that forever, but I want to cast it in between my heavies. Most people that I've experienced will do this. They will do the heavy, they'll let go, and then they'll do this. And they'll try and time it. Don't do that. Do not do that. You don't need to. Watch the triangle on my skills. Watch it very carefully, and you'll note that I press it while holding this. So I'm holding heavy attack, I've pressed it already. I've pressed it already. I've pressed it already. I'll press the damage shield. You can queue up a skill during a heavy attack and hold that button. It will always fire your heavy attacks on perfect global cooldown, and it will always fire your skill on perfect timing for the heavy to finish and for the skill to be applied. Easy as that. So if you are on something that promotes lots and lots of heavy attacks and you need other skills in between, don't let go of that button. Press the skill halfway through it. They truly work. The characters that I want to play when I turn on the game are the ones that your build's on. Thank you very much. I feel that I can actually progress through the game intentionally. That's a big one. Much appreciated. Anyway, this is what it would normally look like. It looks really, really dramatic, but you just hold the fucking heavy attack and press the skill before the heavy attack is over. Even with the execute, because he's now dead. Ta-da! Very, very simple. People make it way, way too complicated, and then they give you 700 add-ons to try and track it. You don't need to. This is your rhythm for light attacks. And this is your rhythm for heavy attacks. Press the skill in between it. You know, Barbosa had some word skills under that hat, right? That little purple dunce hat has got some brains underneath it. Thank you very much. Now we're gonna do loads of weird shit. This needs to go here. That is already done. That is perfect. That should be light. It is. That needs to change. Yo. That is already... ha 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 ha. I'm not telling you everything, but tomorrow, or technically today, we're 13 minutes past midnight now, so technically it is Wednesday. Technically it's supposed to be my day off, and technically I'm still releasing a video today. I'm not telling you everything, but I'm gently putting this together for those that are paying attention. Obviously, the proper information is going to be in the video, and I will explain everything in it. So you will have it all available, and you will fully understand how everything is designed and why. Today, I'm literally just casually putting it together with little to no explanation of it. Because reasons. It's on Patreon Early Access. If you want to watch the full video now, you've got about 12 hours worth of spare time to go and watch it between now and then before it goes live. Failing that, if you want to watch it tomorrow, by all means you can. Yes, there'll be a written guide, obviously. An ability marked Criminal Act can and will result in significant legal trouble if you cast where citizens have run out of words because the load screen was too quick. Look at this dude. Buy XP, comma, com. He means .com, but he didn't do that. Sell gold and crowns. Very, very cheap. Report him. You're not allowed to do that. That's why people get mad when you can complete your own content. They can't sell gold to you anymore. Yeah, they sell the gold to you to give back to them. Then it rotates. Easy money. That doesn't exist? Yes, it does. Is everyone doing that? No. Is it very, very popular? Yes, it is. And people pretend it's not. Rip on stream, capture too. Indeed. He'll make another account by fucking tomorrow anyway. Why is that not moving quicker? Do that. Oops, wrong button. Rip on stream. It does it all the time. I go on other servers as well. See the same zone chat avatars on Xbox, NA, stick my head. I know, dude. It's on every server. People do it all the time. It's fucking exhausting. What can you do? Not a fucking lot. I don't need that. Am I done? I am done. I do need to do one more thing though. I don't know if he's done it yet. Food would be good. Dude, every time you nuke one, there'll be another one. But it's inconvenient, so... Report them anyway. Do you know what they're doing?
Now here's
Regardless of doing things they're not supposed to do. They are risking other people's accounts because you will get banned for it. If you chase that up and you go, oh, I wish I had that. I'll just buy it. No one will know. You'll get banned if you get caught. Don't fucking do it. It's no good going onto a fucking Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or whatever the fuck you want to go onto and go,
Oh my god, after my years of loyalty and spending so much money in this game, they banned me. I hate this company. You broke terms of service, you fucking canoe. Don't do it. Ramifications of your own actions, aka your own fault. I'm sending you friendly advice. Don't fall for that shit, you will get nuked. Can you send me in the direction to a chap that will be selling champion points? Dude, eBay. Yeah, don't do it. What am I looking for? Engage brain. I'm doing stuff that I'm not at most trying to say, but I'm trying to get that. Haha. My brain found it. That's where I was going. I've already got this in my house anyway, actually. Fuck that. It's cheaper to go to my house. Don't normally care, but I'm doing it. But yeah, you get it on every single game, every single server. It's been a thing for the last fucking 30 years almost. People will always try to sell currency inside an MMO universe. And usually, not always, but usually that is not allowed. It's against their rules. If it's in the terms of service, you're in trouble if you do it. And especially if you buy it. Now, the only thing you can get away with for stuff like that, loosely, is stuff like EVE Online. And even Warframe and stuff like that as well. They don't tend to have the money transaction side of things. They have the you buy it, but you can give them the currency type thing. So they allow you to trade the currency. So someone could buy loads of platinum in Warframe, and you could sell them all your shit, and they can actually get currency so they can then use it on the store. That's the loop around it. EVE Online is the same. You can farm ISK in-game, and you can buy an actual Plex from a player. Now, a Plex is a monthly subscription, which they can buy separately, and you can give them in-game cash for it. That's, again, their loop for doing it. But Raw, we're going to use your character and level it up, or we're going to give you gold for money. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't fall for that shit. I know there's abundance of websites out there, and if you weren't familiar with it already, I mean, you are now. Be careful. And again, that's why people get mad when these fucking spreadsheets go down about how much money things are worth, because they're making money out of it. You're not allowed. They don't allow it. Plus, I mean, what do you really need gold for? That you can't get in-game. To be honest, while it's nice to buy stuff off the market and all the rest of it, you don't really need gold for a lot in ESO. Yes, of course, fashion, furnishing, etc., etc., but if you're in that trade, you're already making money anyway. Or you're actively farming out enough to get the stuff you need for now. Gold in general, you don't need it for a fucking horse. You get that for free. You don't need it for food. You can make it. You don't need it for potions if you really, really farm for it anyway. Unless, of course, you want it for the sake of convenience, in which case you're making enough money to afford them anyway. Hey man, thanks for the content. I'm looking for a powerful ring. I can find it in a base game. Got any ideas? No. Because the mythic items are tied to chapters. They came out in Greymore. So you'd need that in order to get specific one-piece bonuses. Outside of that, all the sets are 2, 3, and 5. There's a couple of 12s recently, but they're not individual items. So you would need extra stuff outside the base game for that. Also, welcome to the stream. Right, what was I looking for? Doing stuff and things. Engage brain. Food. Food is on, I think. Yes, it is. Thanks. No worries, dude. You're welcome. Ah. I remember where I was going. This way. Ah! I did need to go to the Scholarium in the first place because I haven't brought the thing. You're gonna fucking love this when you get the video tomorrow. Also, kill the Dragonborn. He's been there for way too long. Follows will help kill him, by the way. Put Dragonborn in the chat. Unless you're a min-maxer, please don't use that term. Ah! It's a term that's used in other games. There's too many billions of possibilities for anyone to claim that they're actually min-maxing for anything other than their own composition outside of the possibilities that exist. There is not one way in this game, there's billions of ways. Min-maxing for most people is a bit of a trend or a road to pretend to go down, whereas in actual fact, most of the time, they're minimizing their maximum. Anyway, I know what you really mean. ESO is a pretty cheap game to play. The gold you naturally get from mobs and selling the drops goes a long way. It does. Gold is really easy to make. Serenity, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Or Serenite even. I said words. I can say names. A wild Serenite appears to throw Skittles at you. How dare you? What color are they? Dragon Ball Lingers in chat, thank you very much. Boing! Going in here. What's up? How you doing? You know we used to spit those at people in cinema? Those and minstrels, because minstrels were flat. You used to put them on your tongue, and then they slap on the back of bald people's heads and shatter. Yes, I was that kid. Not kind of flavor, they are smoothie. Scratch Admin Max chasing after the meta would be more appropriate. I mean, it would be if it was a real thing. It doesn't exist in this game. People like to pretend it does, but it doesn't. There's too many possibilities for there to be that. There's too many possibilities that people will never ever try because they don't have enough life minutes to try. So they have to settle with what they've got time for, which is fine and fair enough, but it still doesn't mean the term is real. It is real in many games, but not in this one. And the way it is used as well is a backronym. It isn't actually an acronym itself. It actually has a full word, metagaming. And if you look up the real definition for it and not the Urban Dictionary version, you'll actually find, pleasantly surprised by the way, that you probably have been engaging in that all along, and the actual way that people use it is wrong. I'll be lurking and listening as I play, but I come back if someone is directing something at me. Okay, fair enough. Thank you for the lurk, much appreciated. I don't think anyone's directing anything at you because there's no subject matter to follow, but you never know. What am I looking for? Spells.
But of course.
Deleted. Mods have their own reasons for doing things. It's easier to not question it. Otherwise, other people will find out why, and then they'll try and get around it. Don't worry, you're fine. It's for the sake of the audience. There was other stuff in there. What do I need? Banner. Might have misread something. There you go. Easy peasy. It was a mistake. A mistake! But generally speaking, if anything gets nuked, it's not the person in trouble. It's to prevent other people from using some of the words. An actual mistake. The Spanish one. Nobody expects that. Wait for people to get the reference and type about it. Sorry, Serenite. That was a mistake. It's funny. It's spelt the same as mistake. Wait, a mod admitting the mistake? Where is the mod abuse? I hear about that on here. There's one on there's one on YouTube. Didn't you see someone lose fair and square? Definitely mod abuse. Type about it. That was good. Survival link in the chat. That's my other YouTube channel. Trio of men in red robes walks in. No, they don't, DJ. I almost predicted that the person with the red name was going to say that. I was only curious. No, you're fine. Generally speaking, though, if anyone does get anything removed, they won't get an answer for it in chat because they don't need one. The mods don't have to answer to that. They are there to keep the peace. Yours was a mistake, though. Oh my god, no, I shouldn't have admitted the mistake. That's going to stay now. I am done with that one. Now I need to go make the skill. Give them a comfy chair. And a dunce hat. Is it a new type of mushroom? Probably. It sounds like one. Probably tastes great. Mods are always right. Whenever a mistake we make, whatever mistake we make, we will make it purposefully. On purposeful. Yes. Muchly on purposeful. They're a fucking dude where he's talking to himself. He's pissed all the time. Can I do that? Don't be stupid, Jason. That guy. He's funny as fuck. From the Nenning? From the Beninging, you mean? My god, you can't even type Samsung face. Jesus. DJ, if you're going to do jokes, first of all, let me do the jokes. This is my stage. Get off. Secondly, spell it correctly. I'll have this. That's not what I need. Shit, wrong one. Fuck. I'm not going to have the stuff and things. Script boy, aka Bank, where are you? Come here. I need to have a word with you. Give me the things I need. Imagine, maybe I can buy them. Obviously, it's spelled beginning. A friend gave me gold rose, so now my ADHD has sidetracked me from the main quest even more. Do you know what? In this game, ADHD isn't even a fucking excuse. It's called, ooh, look, there's a squirrel. That is what ESO is. That's what all the Elder Scrolls games are. That's the category they fall into. They're not fucking MMOs or RPGs or MMORPGs or action RPGs inside an MMORPG with RPG elements. None of that. No. Look up the game online and go for shooter, RPG, puzzle game, squirrel. Usually shortened to that. It's normally, oh, look, it's a squirrel. So it's obviously OLIAS. Because that's what happens. Right. I've got this mega character. I'm out of prison now. I need to find skill points. And a weapon. And a funny man with a weird hat named Bob. I'm gonna focus on this. I'm gonna go straight to that. It's a squirrel. Where's he going? You got a quest to do. Yeah, but there's a fucking squirrel. You got a quest to do, mate. Focus. I am focusing, but first, and then fucking 6 years later, you're still level 10. That's what happens. You end up down a cave, you find loads of stuff, your bags are too full, you hug it very muchly and sit there through inventory management for fucking ages and ages and ages, deciding which mustake mushroom you're going to put on the ground so that you've got one slot spare to pick up that rusty sword. Then you've got to figure out where the fuck you're going to stash it and see if you can remember getting back there to pick up the rest of the stuff. That's the plan. Every fucking RPG ever, especially Elder Scrolls. Look, there's a hill. I wonder if I can get on top of it, pretty much. So that's my problem. My inventory fills too fast. Have you got ESO Plus? All the crafter stuff goes in there. What a rant to come into. Valandar, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. This is my RPG life. It is. That's exactly how it is. Every single game that has an inventory that you can put stuff in it. Same problem. Not yet, but I'll be getting ESO Plus on the 3rd. Get it. You will have less inventory issues because watch this. You probably know this already, but watch this anyway. See this inventory stuff, which you can fill up really, really quickly? This won't get full. Your ADHD will thank you. That is fucking brilliant. Doing fine. Starting numerous empty floors of my wizard tower in Moonsugar Meadow. Noise. Trying to figure out how to decorate it. I think you should decorate it with stuff. 10 minutes later. Indeed.
May I?
Dude, it's fucking brilliant. Cat, move. I don't trust you. You're going to bite me on stream. Fuck off. Always under the desk. What's wrong with you? Stuff, not things. I mean, some things, but mostly stuff. I'm looking for something. I've forgotten what it is. Ah, scripts. We'll take all the ones we can take, eat them all, and then put the ones that we can't eat back in. Dude, in my second life, my inventory was locked for years with 23 years of items to go through still. Oh my fucking god. So you've got actual MMO experience. You played EverQuest. 100%. Or as the veterans like to call it, Evercrack. Because that was one of the first major ones. I'm on schedule. I'm on his schedule now. Oh, he's gone to play. That's what he's doing. That was the amazing Tony Silver, by the way. If you haven't done a shout out for Tony Silver in the chat already, do so. Make sure you follow her and then catch her on the next stream. Her next one is Thursday, actually. You have EverQuest, actually. Dude, I played the shit out of it for many, many, many years. I even used a 5-box at one point. First, Draken Shadow Knight on the Ferry on a V server to get Epic 2.0, and I 5-boxed it. Long time ago. I still remember all the useless information. You have files in your brain, and when certain subjects like that come up, I open the file, and all the information comes fucking flooding out. If you put the last item in, it fills it, the bags doesn't explode, killing you. No, you flip a coin and hope that it doesn't explode and kill you. That is from a comedy, and I don't know if anyone got the reference. Let's eat these. And this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I need to eat all of these. Make sure this dude's got them all. He's not my main character, but I make sure he's got everything. Where's the lightning one? I'm sure I had that. Can we make it now? Typhus, take all these things. Deposit all the stuff. And these, because he's going to get sold on the market, and I do that all on my main character anyway. So. If you put the last... I read that one already. Can I do it? No. Disagree. Go buy some more. By the way, I'm not a fucking lunatic because I keep licking and biting my lips because it's fucking dry as shit in here. I have got a glass of water now, but there's a fan and it's very hot. It's been a bloody long day. So there.
Have you scribed? But of course.
Not a lunatic. Someone's gonna clip that. Cowardice. Do I not have it? Apparently not. I'll take it.
Of course you do.
Everything else I have, I don't need these because I already have them. Well, these I don't need because I'm not using them right now. I'm only needing the banner. Infinite Archive, here we come. There's also a vendor in there, and there's also one in the Imperial Sea. sewers. Not a lunatic. Then why the heck did I decide to watch? I mean, not a lunatic all the time. Go through phases. Do, 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 do. Come on, come on. Load fuck. Can you remember when it used to take ages to load this game? Before PlayStation 5, before Xbox Series X, and before people bought a new PC? And definitely didn't put their graphics all the way up when it can't handle it and then complain about lag. It's not lag, by the way. It's frame rate drop and it's your own fault. Even though we now zone into places like Gratwood in like 3 to 7 seconds, sometimes quicker depending on where you are or depending on how the server load is or even your system not that hot. Before it used to take 30, 45, 50 seconds. 3 to 7 seconds and we still go, hurry up. Never as bad at the time I tried to play City of Heroes on dial-up. I played EverQuest originally with 0 Farplane clip, no graphics card, 256 meg of RAM, and a 1 meg connection. And that was considered OP as fuck. Then I introduced a new graphics card, upgraded the RAM by 128, and put the Farplane clip to maximum, and the whole world opened up. It was on that day that I realized upgrading is addictive. That was many, many years ago. Then I ended up building and repairing them for a fucking living. Who knew? Wrong merchant. That zoning in. Gonna make a coffee. Yeah, exactly. Oh, he's crashed. He'll be back in about 3 minutes. Now you're back almost instantly and it's still not quick enough. For the shout out? Yes. I've got all of those. I don't think I can make the thing I need. What's this? Tremor Scale Mask. Brilliant. Take that. In the meantime, I need to go to here. Campaigns. Go to there. So there, everything is in slow motion. It looked like those scenes in Bionic Man when he was running. It did. It's fucking mad. But you'd still play the shit out of it. You go into, what was it called? Not Wall of Slaughter. Don't tell me. So, this is going back years at EverQuest. It was, you go to Plane of Knowledge, you go through the stone thingy. Well, you talk to the merchant, not the merchant, you talk to the wizardy guy actually, and you get teleported into the Omens of War fucking location. You end up going through Noble Causeway, go through to Wall of Slaughter, and then you ended up into MPG. It was shortened as before you go to Rift Seekers. And that particular zone would take some people 8 to 9 minutes to go into. And you would wait. Because you finally found a cleric. You got a full group. You're like, right, this dude wants the group just as much as we do. He's ran for the last 15 minutes to get here. And he's not crashed. He's just in the load screen. And when he finally comes through, everybody fucking cheers. Because they didn't used to kick you out for inactivity for 9 minutes. They understood that it just takes time. Those were the fucking days. I might have to reinstall that fucking game. Just to revisit the bastard. Just to show it off. But I know it's way past that time now, but I always get that curiosity itch. I'm like, I wonder what it's like. Just hurry up and make part 3 and introduce it into the Elder Scrolls Online world, please. You know they can both work together anyway, especially since Vashir come from the fucking moon, and we've got those giant Khajiit now that look like Vashir. They could easily be the same fucking universe. Boing. That would be the ultimate collaboration. The only thing that would take my interest off of ESO, even slightly, would be EverQuest 3. If they put the two together, ESO is done forever. Just perfect. How are you in there and I didn't realize? Noob. Where's the merchant? What are you doing?
Frostus is
I don't want to talk to you. Don't want to talk to you either. I haven't been here forever. Lost in a labyrinth quest. That is mildly ironic. Starmaster? You're the wrong person as well. I'm going to run around and look at all the minions. Telvar stuff was changed a while back as well. So there's loads of cool shit. Summer in Nectulo's forest. You remember! That's where they live. Dude. Oh, I'm going to have to install it. I haven't played it for so fucking long. What was the place next to it? The lava place. I used to live there for fucking ages. I say live there. I used to farm there for fucking hours. Where they introduced the Drakes after Dragons of Norath came in. Yeah, I remember. Argonian and Ix are basically the same. They are. They basically are. In there we were introduced in Kernock, where you used to go to Field of Bone all the time to level up characters to 1 to 10. Then you used to go from the Field of Bone to the fucking tower. It was all Ixar skeletons and shit. Venerable Saphir's fucking Ixar, and he's mega. Sound like such a fucking nerd. You're in the right place. I got Telvar in the bank, don't panic. He's got some cool shit. Hello, what have you got? Nothing. You're just writing shit. Telvar armor, look at these. Boxes of non-curated shit. Know which one you mean, but a brain isn't cooperating. So you had Neriak, and then you had Nictulus Forest, and then as you come out of Neriak and get into Nictulus Forest, you look to the right. Technically, they added some stuff in DLCs later on where you go underneath the water and into a cave, but that was some really hardcore shit, actually. The right-hand side is the lava place. I'd run that circuit, though. Yeah, same here. Dude, the depths of Norath, I think might have been the one where they introduced all the mushroom enemies, where it was like proper difficult dungeon group type shit. But EverQuest was designed to not be soloed, unless you're a Necromancer and you didn't fight something that could summon, because everything could fucking summon. And 4 DPS, a healer and a tank would be serious shit, or 3 DPS, a healer, a tank, and a slower, like a shaman or something. You wouldn't go outside without a mate, or without people helping you. And that was so inclusive with that, like, you needed a group all the time, that groups constantly ran. And as soon as someone turns up, you're not like, what DPS you got? No, that's a player that does that. That's their role. We need them. They'll get good. Doesn't matter. It was fucking brilliant. When those DLCs came out, that was in its prime, and it was so fucking busy. You could go to Plane of Knowledge, and they'll Plane of Knowledge, and there'll be like 300, 400 fucking people sitting there. Always done MMO solo, EverQuest included. Yes, but there are raid targets that you couldn't solo when they first came out. Now you can. Now you can. I've soloed fucking Chur like 10 years ago. My Sorc on PS EU is level 11 with level 10 werewolf. Awesome. Slight side quest, but awesome. You're pretty much done then. Just run around and kill stuff as a werewolf. What am I doing? I was looking at all the merchants. Find all the cool shit. Or collectibles. Motifs that I do not have. Those of them I don't have, actually. More cool stuff. I have all these. These I got on live stream during a Telvar event. I went through 3 boxes. I know these are specific ones now. But I went through random boxes and I got all 3. What was a squirrel? It's kind of cake. Storage chests. Got all those anyway. It's interesting that when you highlight these, they relate to the ones you've already got. So if you have that, it's read it out because you already have it. But it tells me what I named my version of that. Fucking crazy. All this shit as well. Don't want any of that. Telvar Merchant. What have you got? Lifesteal script. Yeah. Don't want lifesteal script. It's not what I'm after. Oh well, fuck him anyway. Paperwork, such a businessman. I am. Do you realize how much I have to manage? Or you just turn up and play games? That's not what I do. Even filing in game, 100%. Where the fuck am I going? Exit. Why don't you go upstairs and fly world boss? No. I'm building something, and I don't have the correct stuff for the banner, which is annoying. So, we're gonna go to the house. Gotta leave stream soon. Fucking hot. Cat's turned the thing around again. So, if it's facing me, I end up dry as a... Doesn't matter. And if not, then I get too hot. I can't win. Lava Storm Mountains. Well done. There it is. Yeah, that place was fucking awesome. And I remember it in its base form. Then I remember when they remastered it. And then I remember when they introduced the Dragons of Norath stuff after it, because you go through and you go to other zones. Dude, fucking flashback. Man, that was mental. Yeah, the imps and the fucking fire drakes and all that shit. Horrible, horrible basilisks and everything. Need to sleep. Thanks for the stream. You're most welcome, Turtle Slaughter. Turtle Slaughter, thank you for watching. Turtle Slaughter. You put turtles in slots.
Thank you for joining. Kaiji Astronaut, I know I'm losing my shit a little bit here, but I played that game more than this. That's how much I played it. So imagine the brain files opening up now. It's a fucking whirlwind. And everything that you could think of, every single key required, every single item, special spell, extra rare fucking ultra rare loot, every roaming raid target, you know, like 7-day spawn targets, shit like that. Every raid you can think of, every single bit of content I had up until a point completed. I'd done fucking everything. I was active as hell in that game. And again, eventually I ended up 5 box, and then once the servers all merged, I went over to a different server, did my own thing, but on the main server that I was in originally, I did absolutely fucking everything. It was great. Absolutely loved that game. That's where they got games right. Unfortunately, obviously, over time, you grow in power, the older stuff becomes irrelevant, but it's still very, very good. And they had actual hard content that was not handholdy. It wasn't about you going in and soloing the shit out of everything. It was about you being prepared for it, and if you're not, go get good. And if you lose your shit, you lose your shit. Because it was designed for a particular target audience, rather than everyone. And some games need to remember that. Inclusive is fine. Broad audience is fine. Trying to please everyone is not. Don't bother. You will end up hurting more people than you will satisfy. ESO's got a really good balance for that, luckily enough. But some games try way too hard to change the content for people that don't want it. And that's something where devs need to put their foot down. If someone screams way too loud about something, but it's not your intentional design anyway, tough shit. Go play something else. And if you have that boundary and you don't cross it, your game will be successful for the audience that you are catering for. Same with movies. You'll have 20 people watch a movie and one person doesn't like it. So now apparently in part 2, you need to fix the thing they don't like for them. No, you don't. You need to continue the story for the ones that do. Imagine that in 2025. Fuck me, I'm going to get cancelled now. I'm looking for something specific. I don't have it. Fuck. This isn't going to be ready on Thursday. I don't have the thing I need. I mean, this will do for now. I have almost everything. I need one script. This is going to be the wrong one. Wrong color and everything. Fiery Touch, that's the wrong one. What the fuck is that? I didn't know I bought that. Did I just make the wrong fucking skill? I did as well. I was trying to make the bat. Oh my god, you're a noob. No wonder. God. Cancelling me shit at ESO. All that time and I picked the wrong fucking thing. Picked the wrong spell. So I might have it. I don't think I do. I hate it when games end up easing up the content because some players cry that the game is too difficult. It takes away all the fun and progressing through the game and actually get good. The thing is, some difficulty levels are designed to cater for that audience. Don't shy away from that. Sean the Rock, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Tekken did it, didn't they? Phenomenal game. Still fucking love the shit out of it. Played it on live stream the other day with a lurk while you work stream, because I'm doing that during the day now with no cam, no voice. Maintain, basically, while playing other things. When Tekken Tag 2 came out, after a week of it being live, after I'd already got everything done, I'm going to use the term as it actually means, they nerfed the shit out of the difficulty level and made it European difficulty rather than Japanese difficulty, and I'm putting loads of quotes there because that's what they put. Because too many people complained it was too hard. You pressed hard mode. What did you expect? Well, I think it should be accessible in hard mode. It is. It's accessible for those that can do it. Dumbass. What about ESO is it's variable. How variable the content is, or how varied it is, I assume. Sometimes they want something easy and relaxing. Sometimes they want challenge. It's good. It's got something for every mood. It does. It's got a good broad scale of activities and difficulty levels. That being said, again, it's still not for everyone. It's for a wide or broad audience. not for absolutely everyone. If you like, I don't know, Pokemon Go, probably not gonna like ESO. You might, but it's not the same. So if you're looking for Pokemon Go, you need to go play Pokemon Go. But some devs don't do that. They're like, oh, damn, okay, we'll put Pokemon in this game. I mean, they loosely did that with the Indrix, but we won't talk about those. The idea was so good, but my god, it went on for way too long. Lots of people like them, though. Hey, I play Pokemon and ESO. Well, you're a rare breed. But you wouldn't want it in ESO, would you?
Ask away.
That's what I mean. I meant to buy this all those moments ago, by the way. I bought the wrong fucking skill. I've got people on YouTube right now re-watching this as a VOD, still trying to get me to answer in real time on a recording, going, you picked the wrong skill. I watched your build video and you've got it wrong. Thanks, mate. Thanks. I totally put Pokemon in ESO. They did. They made the Indrik things. They made it so you get a thing to get a thing to get a thing, and then that's all dead now because you got the big thing, and now you have to get the little thing and the little thing and the little thing, and it go round and round, fucking round. Good idea to start with. Way too many fucking Indriks. We want flying mounts. Fuck flying mounts. To have flying mounts, they'd have to do the same thing that Warcraft did, and they'd have to introduce specific zones where they actually make sense. Game was saying the thing that makes the game unique is their individuality. Correct. That's the point of it. You join a group, a guild, a game, a club, or even watch a movie based on it being interesting to you. That's why people have shared interests or different interests. Different actually is okay, you know. Do we have the thing? Damn it, we still don't. We have everything I need apart from one thing. Hi guys, I'm new to the game and just unlocked my horse. I saw that you can level your horse. Which stat should I level first? Any recommendations? Up to you totally, but I would highly encourage you to increase your speed. Technically speaking, most people go for bag space, but if you ever intend on going into Cyrodiil or PvP, or you just want to go farm fast, in the next 60 days, because it'll take you 1 day per level, you're going to want speed. Because, one, it's efficient, and two, if you are in PvP land and you're the slowest, you're dead first. That's why I would recommend that. But it's up to you. I do not have the thing I need. Which sucks. Don't want that, don't want that, don't want that. I need the shock one. How do I not have it? Anyway, that is going on the bar. That's cool as fuck. I'm not using that. I'm just swinging around a whizzy stick because I can. Max speed first. Thank you very much. So I guess speed and stamina next. Nope. Speed and bag space. Stamina can be altered if you get champion points along the way. Because... improves your mastery of mounts, removing all stamina costs outside of combat. Obviously, if you're in combat, that's different, but outside of combat, pretty good. So if you're running around the map, not a problem. Get that last. Up to you. No right or wrong, but that's my reasoning behind it. There's always an option for it. I need to go to my house and then get the fuck off the stream. Tomorrow is the release of the Lazy Sorc build. It has been updated. You're mildly seeing snippets of bits and pieces towards it, but not the overall. So the video, again, will go live. If you want to watch it now, it's available on Patreon Early Access, but if not, before midday tomorrow, hopefully. Backspace is a major quality of life increase for PvE. Yes, it is. Then another thank you very much. You are welcome. So speed first, bag space second. Bag space? What's a bag space? What's your favorite class? Don't have one. I play everything. Remember when I told you earlier about the animation cancel with heavy attacks? Watch this. Imagine it being that easy. That is all I'm saying. People, I've got to go. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I massively appreciate support. If you are not subscribing on YouTube or following on Twitch, hit those buttons. They are free. Furthermore, if you want to help support outside the channel, there are links for the socials stuff, which is socials, obviously. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the website ZynoGaming.com. Bookmark that. Use the fuck out of it. There's 700 pages worth of content. Patreon, Throne, Buy Me a Coffee, and merch. That's where I get money from, so I can still do this as a job and pay rent. Speaking of which, got fucking huge debts last year while trying to stay head above water. So put support in the chat if you want to help there. Anyway, there is one more channel, which is Survival. That is my second YouTube channel, and I'm trying to grow it. So give me a follow there if you want, as well if you want. Thank you for watching. Stay for the raid. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.